I was waiting for the
Hey
page
everybody,
to load.
welcome to the stream. I fucked it up. uh, yeah, the whole left mouse thing, that really did it. We're joined today by our special guest, Baby Yoda. Someone do a recap so I can undo this. Totally botched it. Alright.
Last we
There
left
you
our
go.
intrepid adventurers.
That's such a good voice.
Oh, thank you. It's somewhere between like radio voice and movie preview voice, because like coming this summer.
We're supposed to be recapping.
Alternity tabletop. We got sidetracked from recap.
I don't know how, like, how can you not remember how easy sidetracked we are? Like, we just say one word and we're sidetracked. Like, it's...
That's fair. How's everybody doing?
How quickly can this group get sidetracked?
Instantly.
Trains! We were on trains. We jumped on.
Oh yeah, there's trains.
We're gonna dive in. We've started our Wild West train robbery kind of mission. We had a little bit of trouble landing and did some crazy junk, some wild shenanigans to gain access to the AI that controlled the train. We were able to get into the station and we split into multiple groups. Our group is in a dungeon that feels a little more like one of those fun houses at the creepy fair that your parents don't let you go to by yourself. But there are at least cool door noises. We wandered into a combat encounter through our shenanigans, and the fact that we are intrepid. And so now we're right in the thick of it. Just absolutely right in the thick of it.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
Will the heroes survive the onslaught?
I have full names and the details on the zero emission transport, but I didn't feel like that was what you were looking for.
Right. Well, just to recap why you guys are here is you've been hired by Barolar Associates, one of the 6 megacorps of Tectus, to sabotage one of their competitors and make it look like extremists from the moon Dacus, which is the moon that orbits Tectus, where a bunch of free citizens live, separate from the megacorps. And you guys have made it through how many doors? 3? 3 doors. You made it through 3 doors. One continues to persist. You guys ready to get back into it?
We should still be in the middle of
combat. Yeah.
Like the combat wheel too. So we're just hopping in. I believe I have my rifle out. Was this guard subdued? Is that what these symbols stand for?
The symbol he has is one of them is for me, it's to let me know that his baton is out, and the other one is he's evading. Or
okay.
He's dodging. Yeah.
Okay.
This guard up here is hurt and irradiated.
Royally fucked.
And since this is the end of a round, we need to do the irradiation stuff now. So that happens.
Oh no.
That happens now. Everything that is happening now.
But when will then be now?
Soon. Okay.
Always.
So the specifics of your irradiation, it should say how much damage they take, if any.
It doesn't say it specifically on the weapon description.
Oh, okay. It defaults to 1. Cool. Defaults to 1 damage. Yeah. Which would be of their lowest box and work their way up. So the radiation resistance type is passive, and it requires 3 successes on endurance to shrug off. Jesus Christ. That's guaranteed 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Unless they get a stellar, then they can just be like, "Fuck you, I take nothing."
At that point, they deserve it.
Right? Yeah. Okay, 144, 45, 145. His endurance is it's 17. So we're gonna start off with end of round. The end of round is when you get your resist check, and then start of round, if you are still under the effects, is when you take damage. So he's going to make his endurance check. He is sitting at a -2 step penalty because he is wounded, so it is unlikely that he will succeed. He needs a 17 or higher. He got a 1, so he's going to take his lowest wound box. Nice to say that a radiated guy is probably done. Okay, and now we're ready to resume. This guy's turn. He has his baton out. Everybody good to go? Good to go? Oh, I should say the bot isn't working because it needs an update, and it's a whole thing. Anyway, the bot isn't working, so maps, links are in. Oh shit! No, they're not. The maps are in the description. It just says exclamation maps. Anyway, Gabe Picard and 0 Hour. You can Google them. Picard is PK, not just P. I mean, not PK. CK, not just C. I don't know where my brain went. Caddy, how is it? How are you doing that highlighted thing?
I spin the little orb points, whatever those are called. Dire points.
Dire points.
It's one of the lowest cost ones, but I just love to do it.
Okay. Well, this guard is going to take a move. Well, I appreciate your dedication. And he's going to go oopty, and then probably schloopty. And that's going to be a 2 impulse action. Actually, he's got a melee weapon out. So let's just make it a charge action. Is he going to move half? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, that's well. I think that's exactly half, yeah. Okay, guys, thank you. Alright, so he's going to hit high post with stun baton. I already pulled up the impulse ad, so let me just hit that. So he's going to make a melee attack. High post, are you defending? No, so it's just whatever it is. 15 is a hit. He got a 20. That means he got an excellent success. That means he's going to do this plus 3 damage, and so that's 8 physical damage to high post. And you need to give me an endurance check.
So that's 8 physical. Oh yeah, it's right here.
Hey, what does the 4 angel represent?
Holding my action, I believe.
Okay, I believe you.
So that's a light wound.
Okay.
Smacked me real good, and then an endurance check. You said?
Yeah.
Please don't stun me.
I assume that means you're stunned. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Elise. I want Elise. I want high post. Modify -12. Okay, Razik, you're up.
I believe I was holding my action for Elise, who was the person hurt at the time. Now IPOS is also hurt, but I believe at the time it was Elise that was hurt. Is that correct, Elise?
Yes, I think so. Because I have a moderate wound, so I can assume it was.
So I remain holding my action until, at this point, I'm going to change it to either Elise or IPOS get into this room so we can close this door.
Okay. One of them to get in the room, and then you're going to close the door? That's your action?
No, I'm not closing the door. I'm going to use medicine on them, okay. But I'm waiting for them to be in the door so we can be safe.
Okay. This guard is going to do a quick little move. Oh, that's 2. This guard is going to take a 2 impulse adjust, so that's 1. And back to you, Razik.
Holding still.
Let me make sure I'm framed up here. Okay, I am good. So that's 1 impulse. Another guard's turn. Same guard. Holding. This guard is going to go here. This guard. Holding. And back to Razik, who's holding, right?
Yep.
Lots of people just waiting in the wings, and then it's Irene's turn.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Yeah, that guy right there.
Yeah, he needs to get shot.
Okay. I think the dodge action is penalties to all incoming attacks, right? Not just ranged.
Until you come back. Yeah, until
Okay.
it's your turn again.
So he has a dodge. Yeah, so he has you get a -1 step from him dodging.
Okay, and I get a +1 step because he's engaged with 2 of my allies. Correct.
I think that's only for close combat. Let me double check.
Okay.
Just says 2 or more attackers adjacent to the same target.
I would assume it's from distraction.
No, distraction is like a status effect.
Well,
I'm gonna say, I unfortunately this sentence isn't super clear, but I'm gonna say that it only applies to melee attacks.
okay, fair. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna aim
Okay.
and get a +2 because holographic sights.
Okay. And then you're also specialized, right? So that's gonna
Yeah.
come out to +2 in the end.
Energy, spect and assault, +2 from aim, 3 -1. Yes, it's a +2 total.
Okay.
I need to figure out how to make that better. That is a 13, which is it's an average hit.
For some reason,
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna. Did that make the roll sound?
The damage did not, but it didn't because of the way I roll
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna make a roll here just because I want to make sure. Okay, now it's
Yeah.
working. It just wasn't coming up on the stream. I had to adjust my settings. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So you hit for 8 energy, AP
Armor
everything.
piercing all.
Yeah.
And he's irradiated.
Okay. That is going to be a serious
It's
wound. And does he have to make an endurance check, or is he just irradiated?
I believe he's just irradiated.
I think last time we just had him just be irradiated, but I want to double check.
Yeah. While you're double checking that, I'm going to take my 2-meter step.
No, he does have to make an irradiation. No, wait. A creature hit by this attack must make an irradiation check to begin taking damage. Yes, he does get an endurance check.
Okay, yes.
All right, well, you just hit him, so he gets a -2. So he failed. He is now irradiated.
And that is 3 impulse for the weapon and 1 for aiming. So 4.
Guard who just became irradiated, he's going to stop. Actually, I think he's going to keep dodging, and he's going to hit Elise. So he now has a -2 penalty. He has a natural +1, so that's going to be a total of -1. And this is going to be a 4 impulse action because he is dodging. A 9 is going to be a miss, so that's going to be a 4 impulse action. That guard in the back is hang. This guard is going to do a 1 impulse action to get out. Why is it doing? Steering all the way over here. He's going to get out his. The latest update kind of messed stuff up for me. kind of sucks because the only way to fix it is just start a whole new campaign, and I don't have time for that. Razik, still holding?
Yep.
Elise, you're up.
If I recall, I was flinging around one of their stun batons, wasn't I?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna fling it at the guard in front of me.
Don't forget
I
about,
can do that.
about your 2-step movement.
Yeah, I could do that and take a step back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're gonna take a step back first?
Yeah, I guess I can. There's no penalties for me moving, right?
No.
Well, there will be one, but I don't think it's going to affect you, is that by readying my action, if you take your 2-step first, my reaction will interrupt your action, so I can use medicine on you. But I don't think medicine affects your ability to use your stun baton. But just an FYI.
It counts as being distracted.
Which just makes enemies get +1 to hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't affect her. So go ahead and resolve, and then we'll do the medicine check.
That's a no.
Okay. And that was a 3 impulse.
Wow, my delay on my microphone's really long.
Okay. And Razik, go ahead and do your medicine check. This is also a 3 impulse, right?
Yes. I believe the med pack is +3. I'm not on the page. I should have probably prepped better for that. Does med pack add 3? Do you remember? It's under skill.
I don't know. I kind of rely on you to keep track of that.
Yeah, I usually know it on top of my head, but just give me a second. I'm scrolling through just to make sure I'm not cheating anyone. Med pack plus. Where the hell? +2 steps. It's +2. Okay. So that would mean 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5-step. Still managed to fail, I believe. No, actually, it's medicine 7. It's an average, and
what wound
for
were you going after?
It would be the moderate. So I got 1 success out of 2.
Okay, so you're halfway to healing that moderate.
Yep.
Okay. This guard's turn. He is going to attack and evade like the other guard, and he's targeting Hypoist. This guard is full health, so 17 is going to be a hit, but it's just a normal hit, so it's going to be just a raw d6. Right? Stun baton is the top one. Yep.
Remember, folks, cook your d6 first. Don't eat them raw.
All right, 1 damage, which I assume is nothing, but you still got to give me an endurance check.
Absorb. And I don't think no.
Okay.
Help! Please.
This guard is just hanging out, and this guard is going to do a charge. Hello, I am charging. And he's going to hit Hypoist for a excellent. So this +3, 4, which I think 4 physical doesn't go through your armor. But you do have to give me another endurance check. Who knows what round you'll act on. Okay. That's another.
No, it's okay. My whole team just left me behind. At least Irene's here to protect me.
Guard's gonna move up to here as a 2 impulse.
Luckily, I can
This guard's gonna move up
be
to here.
hit over and over again and not actually get hurt.
Definitely a benefit. Just moved him. Irene, you're up.
Checking something super quick. I don't know.
So you guys,
I know there are. What's up?
you guys have retreated, and Hypost is just getting tased like crazy.
Right. That's. I know. I have an idea, and I know that there are some talents that make it easier to do it. I don't know if I need the talent for it to be possible.
Okay, what are you trying to do? And I will.
I would like to overload the energy pack in my stunner so that I can throw it and have it explode.
Well, I don't know a talent that does that, so I'm gonna say you could do it. It'd be a 3 impulse action using probably mechanics.
Okay. So I believe it'd be a 1 impulse action to pull the stunner out.
Okay, if you don't have it out, yes, it is a 1 impulse action.
So yeah, I'll pull my stunner.
Okay, the irradiated guard. Oh, that was no. This isn't the. We're on 0, so this is the end of round. Okay, which means it hasn't happened yet until that guard. So this guard is going to take a 2-step and do a dodging swing at Elise, and this guard is hurt. So -1. Ooh, he's 1 away from connecting with Elise. That's gonna be a 4 impulse action, and then it's Elise's turn.
Well, if he's going to insist being that close, he's going to get a vibro chakram to the face.
Vibro chakram to the face.
Okay, so he's dodging.
-1 step.
-1 step. That's a hit.
Jesus.
The whole 3 damage.
Yeah, 3 damage is gonna be a light wound.
My mouse will not go to that monitor for some reason. I need to fix that.
Okay. And that was a 3 impulse? Yeah.
Yep.
Razik.
Fuck, there's 4 guards.
You guys want me to delete the dead so it's not confusing?
Yeah, I was more talking about the turn order, but sure. Okay, so if I just take out my vibroblade, that's 1 action. That means 4 guards go. If I charge, I might take 1 out, which would be, for example, this one or that one or this one. I agree. We need to get Ipoest out of there. Can I charge through an hostile
Space? No.
tile? Yeah, space. No.
You can go diagonal though. You can go around them.
Yeah, and my speed is 20, which I believe half would make me reach the guys that are north of Ipoest.
Yeah.
We need to pull Ipoest back.
Every square
Okay,
is 2
well,
meters.
The second success on Alici's one will have to wait. We need to get Ipoest out of there. So I'm gonna drop. Actually, I wouldn't have it. I would probably have just put it on the floor while I was helping Alice. So I'm gonna leave it on the floor. I'm gonna leave my gun on the floor, and I'm just gonna charge with my talons.
If you kill them all, I can get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge with my talons at this guy.
Going like that? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I didn't portray it, but yeah.
Word.
And I'm gonna attack
Bird.
with my talons. And since I charge, I can't add anything to it, so just a pure. My talons are the lethal kind, speed 3, so that's a 3 impulse action on top of charge. And charge, I think, add 1 impulse, so that's a 4 impulse action, and now I'm gonna attack. I don't believe I got any bonus, but I don't. Yeah. I miss.
Okay.
That was 4 impulse.
Got it. That guard is going to pass. This guard is going to again dodge and smack Hypoist with a -1 total. That is a 0. So 4 impulse. This guard is going to aim and smack Razik. And rolled a 5. So, for impulse. And this guard is going to pass. Irene, you're... Oh wait, no, at the end of that round, right? Or was that a I think I may have done one over, but that's okay. We need to do endurance checks for the wounded. Let's start with the badly wounded guy who's got a -2 step. He's going to take a wound, which means he is dead. Him. Remove him. Delete him. Okay. Next is that guy who has a -2 step penalty as well. Wow, he almost did it. It was one shy.
Yep,
He's
almost.
gonna take 1 wound. He is not looking great. And now it's Irene's turn. Wow, Hypos doesn't even get to act on this round. Hypos got tased real bad.
Okay, so you said it would be a 3 impulse, just a normal skill use of
I
mechanics.
deleted the wrong goddamn guard.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, well, this guy now gets that guard's initiative. I fucked it.
Okay.
Yeah. That might be a benefit to him. It probably is. Sorry.
Mechanics. This is neither repair nor salvage, so I don't get any of those cascades.
Right.
I'm assuming I don't have time to take out my repair kit.
No. I mean, unless
Okay,
you wanted to
so-
spend another action getting
No.
it out. Yeah, okay.
Nope. So this would just be
I'm gonna slap a -1 penalty because
okay.
guns aren't supposed to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So that negates my +1 for being an expert. So it's just a straight roll. Yeah, and like I said, I'm basically setting the power source, the battery pack, as it were,
To go boom.
to overload. I would like to set it for shortly after I pull the trigger so that I can use that as like pulling the pin.
Okay.
So like you pull the trigger and it
That starts
sends
the
it-
overload.
yeah, the overload cycle, so I can do that and toss it.
Okay.
So just a straight roll. That is excellent. Exceptional. The second category.
Excellent. Yeah. Our Thursday game has exceptional.
I'm so confused. Yeah, so that's my turn then.
Okay. It is rigged to your specifications. All right. That guard passes. This guard, who probably shouldn't act right now, but it gets to anyway, is going to attack. He's going to turn and attack Razik, continuing to dodge. Oop. This guard's going to pass. Guard's going to pass. This guard's going to pass. Basically, any guard that doesn't have his baton out. Actually, this guard is actually going to move. Guard was that? Yeah, he's going to move here. All right, Elise, you're up.
I'm just gonna hit him with the chakram again.
Okay, -1 because he's evading. Oof.
Now we're back to where the dice hate me.
Alright, any guard that isn't this guard, and then doesn't have a baton out, it's just passing. This guard is the one that Alicia just took a swing at. Given his wounded state, he's going to stop evading. And he is going to aim, which will give him a flat 20 against Alicia. Which is a big fat miss. Razik, you're up.
I'm gonna dodge. Oops, I didn't mean to hit that. My push to talk apparently is also a left click for some reason. I'm gonna dodge and attack the guard in front of me.
Okay.
He's dodging, right?
No, that one is not. The one directly into the stage north is not dodging.
Okay. What's the icon on them?
That's
that they're using a
that's
stun
that
baton.
baton. Yeah, it was for me, so I know who has what weapon out because they have 2 weapons.
All right, just so I know for the scene. Perfect.
Yeah.
So that's just a flat 20 for me.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yes, sadly it's not an excellent. It's just an average, but still an average.
This
Average
guard
lethal.
has not been hurt. The only one who's been hurt is the irradiated one. Okay. 3 physical, which is going to be a light wound. Okay. And that was 3 impulse? No, 4 because you dodged.
No, 4 because I'm dodging.
Okay. Irene, you're up.
I'm gonna need everyone to get their asses in here and get ready to close the door, like, pronto. And then I would like to, at this point, hold my action until everyone's in the room. As soon as the last person steps in the room, that's going to be my trigger to
Yeet.
to yeetus deletus.
Okay. Throwing weapons. They have a...
Yeah, there's an entire thing for it. I'm looking it up now. I'm glad I'm holding my action.
I know there's like an equation based on your athletics. I don't remember what it is.
Well, when you look that up, just know that if we want to, I can psychically throw it too.
I mean, technically so can I, but I don't know that. Yeah.
Why can't I find it? This is gonna bog down the game.
I think while I'm looking it up, I think it's under athletics.
I just checked athletics and it's not there. And the throwable attachment just gives it a flat 20 meters, but I know that's not the same. Like,
okay, well I can continue
look it up?
looking it up.
Yeah, look it up, and we'll move on. So you're holding your action.
Correct.
For a while, because you're gonna have to wait till the high post goes.
Yep.
Okay. This guard has his pistol out, and after Irene called that out, he's gonna aim his pistol past everybody and fire. And since there's 2 people in the way, I'm going to give him a -3 penalty. So he's going to try to offset that with an aim action, so he has a total of -1 against Irene. He got a -2. 'Tis a big miss. And this guard is going to hold. And this guard is going to hold. And Louis Vuitton guard is going to baton or Zeke with an aim action. You just light wounded him, so he doesn't have any penalties. 17, he hit.
No, he does. I'm dodging. He has a -2 step.
Okay, well, he got a 1 in his d6. So, if we remove the d6, which would be a -2 step, he got a 16. Cool?
Sure.
Cool. He hit. You take flat d6 physical damage. That's 2. So your armor probably takes it, but I do need an endurance check.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well. Endurance, you said? I need a 16 minimum.
Oof. Okay.
Nope.
Zeke is going to go on 11. And that's this guy's turn. He aimed, so he's at... Accidentally. Anyone on 9? 9. Oopty. Thank you. Irene, you're up. Still holding, right?
Still holding. And it'll be page 147.
147, my guy.
That's Caddy's your guy on this one.
You're welcome. I had the freedom.
The stun freedom.
She had a moment.
I just had a little bit of time, but also I already had the combat moves section open because I tend to when we're fighting things.
Well, I appreciate you. Okay, so since this is a improvised grenade, it's going to be 2 meters times your athletics ranks. Oh,
Athletics
no,
modifier.
Modifier.
So my strength is included in that.
Right. Makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Which guard is this? Okay, this is the pass guard. This is the other pass guard. And this is the one in front of Hypoist. This guy's no longer going to evade. Instead, he's going to aim, because he has a -2 step. Does he? No. He's been unhurt. The irradiated guy has a -2 step. So he's going to aim to give him a +2 step against Hypoist, who has been stunned for days. And that's going to be an excellent hit. For 7 physical, which is a graze, I believe. Because you have 4 physical armor.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. And then you're going to need to give me an endurance check. How much do you want to bet when you guys get to 4th level? Everyone's going to be like, putting points into endurance?
It was already in my plan, but now it's just a painful reminder that I should have done it from the start. Nope.
Okay, so Hypoist will not be getting a turn this session.
I'm gonna
It's okay,
shop
I'm up
for
there with
quiet
her.
keyboards.
Elisa, you're up.
Vibro shock him to the face again.
R.I.P. this guy.
That's a hit.
Okay, does your Vibro Shock'em have AP?
Yes.
He's dead.
I'm rolling it anyways because I want to see what it is. I think I beheaded him.
5 damage? Nah, he didn't behead. Sorry. That would have been a moderate wound. So, that.
I would like to no longer hold my action because Hypoist just keeps getting stunned.
Tased.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Hypoist has been shocked, has been electrocuted more than Ahsoka, which is saying something.
I'm gonna step up right here, and I would like to pull the trigger and throw it here.
Okay. Let me make a thing
it's just,
here. Just
okay.
there.
And it is an athletics attack.
To land on site, right?
To land on site, yeah. And then there's a
drift. I remember. Is that also on page 147?
I believe it's 148. It continues. Blast and area effects.
Cool.
Yep. And I believe this counts as an indirect fire blast origin because it's just blowing everywhere.
I think indirect would be like a mortar where you can't see it. This would probably be direct fire because you're throwing it directly. Indirect would be like artillery and shit, where you're lobbing it in a direction.
Oh,
you can't see.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yep. Okay. So yeah. Athletics attack. It is just a straight D20, no modifiers.
I mean, I think you can still aim with this if you'd like.
Hell yeah, I'd like to aim with it.
Okay.
I don't know how many impulses this attack is. That's
3. If you don't know what it is, it's 3. That's the rule of thumb.
Fair. So this will be a 4 impulse. Aim is a +1 step. Athletics, that is a fail.
Okay, roll 2d4, please. And remember, we have the dice roller if you want to do quick and easy.
I don't want to roll 2d4.
Okay, well.
Combat tracker, you're in my way. 4.
Okay. And now roll me a d12.
No.
Yes. Jizz. 8 o'clock? Uh-oh. So
it's 8 is kind of this direction.
To the left, slightly closer to you. I'm gonna, since there's a wall there, I'm gonna say your thing landed. Well, unfortunately, Well, if I put it here, that's roughly where it is. You can kind of see it underneath that guard.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I? Nope, I cannot. It cannot be higher than a token. So it landed right there.
Okay.
And since you got an excellent when you primed it, it will detonate at the start of your next action.
Okay. That makes sense.
So like the 1 impulse was like you like sizing it up and then pulling the trigger for the 3 impulse. That's why it's the full 4 impulse.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a 4 impulse action. Is this the 2 guards that don't have anything to do yet, and then the 1 guard with the goon? I thought I told y'all to pass. All right. I'm going to. Why can't I click on him? Oh no. My combat tracker went away, and I can't click on anybody.
That seems like a
I'm
problem.
gonna need to reload the application. This might kick you guys out.
Unacceptable.
Did it kick y'all out? You might have to just refresh. We good? If you guys are nodding, I'm not looking at the cameras. Okay, you guys are all refreshing?
Yeah, it looks good.
I was making sure that I could still like do things, but it looks like I didn't even need to refresh.
Okay.
Not that I'm gonna do anything.
Okay. Cool. And also, the side of cool. The guard's turn. He is going. Okay, that's the edge of my frame right there, right? Okay, cool. I'm gonna make him. Actually, no, I'm not gonna give it to him for free. He's gonna take a 3 impulse action, which means if he succeeds this, he will get to act. No, he won't. Oh, well, he's gonna do it anyway. You threw that thing, and as it flies through the air, and since you've been shouting all this time, they kind of get what you're doing. So it flew through the air and it's kind of emitting this humming noise. He's going to take a 3 impulse action to look for it, because it's scattered to the ground in the midst of all this chaos. So he did not find it. All right, and then the schmuck guards. He's going to take a 1 impulse action to move back, and then the next one's going to take a full 2 impulse. He doesn't know how big an explosion it's going to be. He's going to get behind a wall. All right, that is end of round. So do we have any irradiated guys, or did all the irradiated guys die? They all died. Okay. So start of round is this guy. He also doesn't know what Irene has in store. Trying to decide what he would do in this circumstance. I'm going to give him a natural willpower check, which for him is 16 plus. So this is just for free. Okay, he succeeded his willpower. So he's decided that whatever you threw, since they've been tasing the crap out of Hypoist, can't be so bad that it'll kill Hypoist. So he's going to hold firm and attack Razik with a... this is the one guy who's been injured, right? Because Razik, you clawed him. But you only did a light wound, so no penalty yet. Okay.
-2 to dodge.
Because you are dodging, so he's going to aim to negate your dodge, so it's just a raw d20, which he failed by 1. What an unfortunate thing for him. Elisa, you're up.
That's a good thing about being stunned and dodged.
So one of my psychokinesis abilities allows me to restrain people, but if I get a stellar, I can move the target. In theory, could I grab Hypoist and pull him back?
You'd have to get a stellar.
Okay. Other question. Can I use my psychic abilities to push the object further away from us?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'd rather do that. Push it, 2 meters back into this guard?
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it. Okay, you want to put it on that guard space? Okay.
Yeah. What is that? Just a lift?
Yeah, that'll be lift. Do you have you have 1 psychic fatigue, right?
Yes, I do.
Don't forget that. I've been meant to update y'all's sheet to keep track of your corruption. Right now it's just corruption, but I'm gonna make a permanent corruption and then add it all together, so that way you guys know what's permanent, what you can lose. I'll do that later. Right now, no one has permanent corruption, but remind me after the session.
So, get a -1 steps. That's psychokinesis, right? Yes.
So you're just a flat because you got a +1.
Yeah, it's a flat. Sorry, I was fighting with my mouse. It doesn't want to go over to this monitor for some reason. I guess I don't move it.
Ooh. That guard is going to hunker the fuck down. This guard I'm also going to mute. This guard is also going to do a... Okay, he does not have the steel of his comrade, and he's going to take a move action to nope the fuck out of there. Irene. It detonates. Okay, so blast detonation is a whole thing. So I'm going to say that this thing has a blast of 2/4. It's not going to have a huge blast, and we're going to say that the damage will be 2d6/1d6 energy. So anyone in the close blast will take 2d6 energy, and anyone in the wider blast will take 1d6 energy. Now, the way you evade a blast in this game is you can use a reaction to make a dodge check, and based on your dodge check allows you to get a free move, basically. You get to move 2 meters per level of success of your dodge check. And if that gets you into a different blast bracket, you take the different damage. If it gets you out of the blast entirely, you avoid it, which is probably one of my favorite area effect resist mechanics to date, where you literally get the fuck out of the way. Okay, yeah. So obviously both guards are going to go ahead and take that reaction. Hypoist and Razik, you guys are within the blast. Irene and Alicia are not. So do you guys want to take your reactions to make dodge checks? I mean, you guys got really good dodge.
I would.
Okay.
Am I able to do that?
Yeah, it's just gonna keep pushing you further back on the
initiative tracker, but I can still dodge.
Yeah,
I'm stunned, but I can dodge.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for this guard first. For me, his dodge is a whopping 17, and no wound penalties. So here it goes. Oh wow, he got 2 meters. 2 whole meters means he's going to end up here, which isn't going to... Actually, I'm going to let him clamber up this. Like, he kind of slides it. You know what? I'll knock him prone. Do I have an icon? Oh, hey, this... I guess that works for prone. It looks kind of like a caution wet floor guy, but that'll do.
Who obviously did not read the advice because it's upside down, but sure.
And this guy doesn't go anywhere. Hypost and Razik, whenever you're ready.
Hypost, do it first. I'll do after.
I need an 11. Nope.
Okay.
I need an 11 as well. I do not get any bonuses as far as I can see.
It's our son.
I get 2. So I move 2 back.
Okay. So Hypost and both guards are getting hit by the blast. Hypoist and this guard are taking the full 2c6. Can you roll that for me? I'm sorry about the bell. My kids are outside, and when they're ready to come inside, my son just starts ringing it. Alright, so 9 energy to this guard and to Hypoist. And this is the hurt guard, who has 1 energy damage, so that's going to be a serious wound.
You said 9?
9 energy to Hypoist, yep. And then roll 1d6 for the other guard.
I'm actually sorry about that. That was not my intent.
No, it's okay. It would have been a light wound, but instead it is moderate because I've already taken light wounds. So it wouldn't have been that bad if I
Okay.
had already gotten hit a bunch. Yeah.
Okay.
So
And
give
then
me
1d6.
1d6, yeah.
3.
3 energy damage, so that's going to be a light wound. Because NPCs don't get no dang grazes. Okay. And that is going to mean I can delete that. And then I need to adjust everybody who just exploded. So anyone else on? This guy's going to stay on 4. He is going to go to. And then this guard is going to move 6. And then Hypoist is going to move to. Let's give it to the player. Technically, you guys would act on the exact same round, but I thought you were AFK. I looked over at the cameras and you were gone.
No,
And then as I'm looking back, you just rise up.
Yeah, my head's just against the desk.
Alright, and who haven't I moved? Razik is the only one, right? Needs to be on 4.3. Yeah.
Sounds like it, yep.
Okay, and Irene, it's your turn. Remove the stunner from your inventory.
Oh, yeah. I told you to move. She's going to step up here. And she's going to grab Hypoist by the back of the collar.
Okay. That's a 3 impulse.
Yeah. And I'm going to drag her. Him.
Next turn.
Yep.
This guard is going to do a 2 impulse move. This guard is going to do a 1 impulse shift. And then it's Elise's turn.
Okay, I can still fling the stun baton around, right?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fling it at this guy. And then take a 2-step backwards.
Okay.
That's a hit. What does the stun baton do for damage? I don't have that on my hotkeys.
1d6.
6.
Okay. And since you have Psychic Throw, he has to make an endurance check. Which he failed. He's supposed to get a -1 penalty to that, so he still failed. Which means he's going to get set back 3 impulses. And that was you for 3. This guard, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, he's going to take a full move. Go here. This guy's going to stand up for prone as a 1 impulse. And Razik, you're up.
I'm gonna claw or talon at the guy right here and then take a 2-step movement.
Okay.
I'm also gonna dodge, so that should be 4 impulse.
Okay.
What's my N10? I need an 11. I don't get any bonuses. Perfect average.
Alright, this guard is fresh, fit, and ready to fight. 2 physical.
Oof.
You do not get through his armor.
2 steps.
Okay. This guard is going to get out a stun baton. And this guard is going to pass. Irene.
Assholes. Irene is getting really, really stressed out over this. This is not going the way it was supposed to go. Hypoist is hurt. She hurt Hypoist. She just wants to get the shit out of here. So she's gonna scream at this guard that came up. And I'm not gonna actually do the scream because microphone. But she's gonna scream at the guard, "Go the fuck away!" And she's just gonna slap out at him.
I love it.
Smack him.
But again, frustrated, scared. So she's gonna slap out at him.
Okay.
So that's a psychokinesis roll. I mean, any modifiers? Because otherwise it's a straight 20.
What are you doing?
Specifically the talent that I chose.
You're doing a kinetic discharge.
Yes.
No penalties, no pluses.
Okay.
Was he fatigued from earlier?
Nope.
No psychic
Okay.
fatigue.
But I
Corrupt.
did get a corruption.
Yeah. Not fatigued, but corrupt.
That is a fail.
Okay.
And that is a 3 impulse.
Yep.
And can I take a 2-meter shift while dragging Hypoist?
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna say you get, like, I don't think that it's in the rules. I'll look it up later, but I'm gonna say you get, like, half movement while dragging someone.
Okay. So therefore
who is
cannot.
Who is being
Yeah.
electrocuted, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, this guard
Okay.
up here. Now that he's stood up, he's gonna level his gun at Hypoist and take a shot. He's got a -2 step penalty, so he's gonna aim to negate it. Ka-chow. He missed. This guard is going to do a charge. Go here. And then strike out at Hypoist. And hit. Hypoist, take no damage and give me an endurance check. I am having problems remembering who is hurt. It's this one. This one. And I have no way to mark them.
I'm just gonna start crying on stream.
I know I hit this guy,
Yes.
Jacob, for a
why?
light wound.
Yeah.
This guy didn't take any wounds as far as I'm
Oh.
aware.
I didn't know I could do that. Alright, I need to distinguish these guys. So I'm gonna put like a scary alien on him. That's gonna be this guy going to he's a biohazard. Those don't mean anything, that's just for me. Okay. This guard does nothing. Cool. Hypoist, you lose 3 impulses. Let me do that.
Yeah.
Okay, this guard's turn. This guard is going to go oopty, schloopty, and be like, "Hey, you fucking psychic, stop it!" And is gonna aim and try to tase Elise.
Kill him.
And he got an excellent. So this +3 in physical damage, 4 physical.
Wait. I am going to use my Dorax ability. Get it up. Whenever I suffer damage from a direct attack, I can use my reaction to increase my resistance to the damage by my vitality.
Okay. And your vitality is?
I gotta get there. 4.
Okay, so you take no damage, but you do have to give me an endurance check. Okay, so Elise is going to move to 10.
Okay, stunners, OP weapons, we now know.
Well, if you got really good endurance, then it's just like... And they're not killing you, they're just tasing the shit out of you. But yes. who dis? Okay. This guard is going to move up. Razik. The bird of the hour.
I want to aim instead of dodge and attack this guy.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, game.
The 4 impulse?
Yep.
Irene.
Same as before, but he's behind me now.
Just shout no.
Yeah. Was it? I don't know you. That's my purse. Bobby Hill. No one.
Yeah, that's my psychic. I don't know
okay.
you.
Yeah. Let's roll. That is that literally what I? That's literally what I rolled last time.
F's in chat.
Yeah, F's. You know what? No. Fuck you. That's a success. I just spent a hero point.
Nope, can't do that on attacks. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, you can't spend hero points on attacks.
What?
Yeah. Pretty
That's
sure.
horseshit. I quit.
Pretty sure. Let me double check, but I mean,
No,
you're
that's
gonna make me
fine.
look it up. Hero point. Fuck. I don't know where the fuck hero points are in the book. Hero points 164. Fortunately, it's a non-combat scene. Oh, no, non-combat scene. That changes. Can't even do it on normal skill checks while in combat.
Wait.
What you can do in combat scenes with the hero point is you can downgrade a critical or mortal wound to a light wound, a light, moderate, or serious wound to a graze, and then you can also take any action you can normally take in combat or challenge scene as a 1 impulse reaction. That's what hero points do in combat.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Yeah, so that's just a straight miss.
Okay.
It's a 3 impulse miss.
This guard is going to shoot Razik. He's got to shoot past his buddy here, so he's going to get a penalty. -2 step, so he's going to aim to get a flat 20, and he got it. Razik, you're going to get hit for this +1. 5 physical. He's not here. Is anyone irradiated? No. Okay. Alien Guard's turn. Alien Guard is going to step up and try to tase Irene. Alien Guard has a -1 step penalty. He is going to aim for a total of +1 step, and he missed by 1. It'll be a 4 impulse action. This guy is going to shoot at Hypoist. He has a -2 step penalty, so he's going to aim. So he's going to have a total of -2 step because he's shooting past his own guard. Pachow, -3. Okay. Razik. 5 physical damage. You got shot.
I'm gonna take my reaction to add 1 to my impulse and make it miss instead.
Right. Lucky missed. Do that once per combat. Okay.
Yes.
This guard is going to attack Hypoist. Is just going to strike. That's going to be an excellent. So this +3, I think. Yep, this +3. 9 physical, and then give me a endurance check.
That's my second moderate wound. If I get hit again, it's a serious wound. Just throwing that out there. Nope. I was so close to getting to go.
You were literally the next.
Really teased me on that one, Jacob.
That's what I do. I reel them in.
Rude. Yeah. So I
Elise,
do
you're
not
up.
pass.
I guess I'm just gonna vibro chakra this guy.
It's probably
nice.
That's like an excellent for you, right?
That's an excellent, yes.
R.I.P. guard. 8. That is a serious wound. Yeah. That very guard is going to swing back at you. Now with the serious wound, going to aim to negate his penalty. And he hit. Elisa, you take 3 physical damage. And you need to give me an endurance check. That's a graze, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I succeeded.
You have a +2 step to endurance?
Some of my abilities. Was it part of my mind over body? One of my abilities gives it to me.
Gives you a +2 step? I mean, I believe you. Mind over body, adaptation. You have at least 5 ranks.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it gives you +2 step to endurance checks.
I have 6 in it.
Okay. Did my boy aim? Yes, he aimed. Okay. Irene, you're up. Bless you.
Bless you. Same with, but I'm gonna be at Alien Guard Boy.
Alien guard boy. Okay.
And I will be aiming.
Okay.
We're all alien.
I mean, in the eyes of the Lord. I
We're
have no
all
idea where that came
children
from.
of God.
There we go. I'm pretty sure that's just a regular. It's an average. Yeah, it's an average. So I get to roll damage for this for the first time. So it's gonna be
Very
5
fast.
energy damage and a stun check.
Okay. Well, I know you're probably excited for him to be stunned. Fortunately, he's dead.
Okay, that's better.
Oh no, he's not
Better.
dead.
Even better.
I'm sorry, he's
Oh.
not dead. That was a big
You
lie.
keep doing this, Jacob.
That was a serious wound. I thought he was biohazard. Okay, so he does get to make an endurance check. With a -2 step. Wow, he rolled quite well. He's stunned.
He rolled well, but he failed. Task failed successfully. Thank you, Windows XP.
Okay, and
So
Irene
that's
knows
a-
a 4 impulse.
Correct.
This guard is going to shoot at Razik again, and aim again.
He's not in medium.
Chow, you got hit. This +1, 7 physical to Razik.
-3, that's 4.
So
I
it's a
believe
light
that's
wound.
a light.
Yep. Hypoist.
Y'all did it. I believed in you.
All right, and that's a session, everybody.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been an hour.
I laugh, but I feel bad.
So remind me again what these symbols mean, because it's just kind of been a blur of like, nope, didn't pass. Everyone tries something, nope, didn't pass.
Right. Every single one of those icons doesn't do anything for your roll.
Okay. I mean, I can't do much. I'm holding a rifle.
The only important thing you might need to know, because it might decide who you attack, is the ones that have a skull with kind of a halo over it. Those have stun batons. You know, the ones that keep you unable to play the entire game.
Where am I gonna go where they can't hit me?
I know. I'm just saying, in case you want to shoot them or whatever. Like, you know.
Yeah, but I as far as I'm going to have a disadvantage on shooting them, partially because I'm injured and partially because I am very close to them.
All right. You do get a +1 step if you attack alien guard.
Yeah.
Because he's adjacent to Irene.
Shoot, I should have gotten a +1 step because this guy was next to Razik.
Ah,
Oh, well, I hit him anyways.
yeah.
I'm just saying I'm already gonna have a -1
Oh,
from
both of
being
these guys should have had +1 high post.
wounded to hell and back.
Right. There and back again, a high post tail.
Yeah. So I have a feeling if I land on any of these guys, they will die though. So I'm gonna aim past Irene. I'm gonna like pull the rifle around to aim over her shoulder. Best friend style, after she's kind of like tried to pull me out of danger. And I'm gonna fire at this guy.
Okay, it is gonna be a -2 step, because you have to shoot past Irene.
Yeah.
Other than that, no penalties. Wound penalties, obviously.
Wound penalty is -1. I get a +1 from being specialized in rifles, and I'm going to aim for another +1, which
For
is
a
going
total
to
of
make
-1. No, real flat. No.
a flat.
Okay, wait.
No.
-2 +2. Yeah, it's flat. No, because you
Yeah.
have 1 wound penalty. -1.
Exactly. So it's -1. You were correct the first time. So that's a speed of 5 for a -1 penalty.
Ouch.
I'm just gonna
see you in an hour, I suppose.
So that does not hit.
Okay. This card's turn. He's really displeased that you were able to act, so he's gonna stun you.
I would like to use a hero point to use a reaction for a thing that I could do as a normal action.
Okay.
So as a 1 impulse, still now kind of like reaching around on the collar of Hypoist, I'm gonna be like, I told you to get out of there, and drag and push her into the corner back in that room, or drag him back into that corner.
I was stunned.
Okay.
Yeah. So half movement. I'm basically using the move action.
Mhm.
Half movement. I'm stepping here and pushing through to there, and then coming back to here.
Okay. So that's going to be a 1 impulse action for you.
Yeah, I'll spend my hero point.
And then this guard gets to now do his action. He's going to take a 2-step forward and attack you. Yeah, Jazz. And he's going to aim for a total of +3 step, because you're being flanked. Alright, Pachupi. Ooh. That's a stellar.
Yep.
So this is going to be 2 wound boxes. This +3 twice, basically. 4. So if you have any
That shouldn't
armor
be
at
too
all,
bad.
that's 2 grazes.
So 1 graze and 1 light wound, because I already had a graze.
Okay, and then give me an endurance check.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's a fail.
Okay, so that's a +3 on your initiative. Radiated guard is going to shoot at Irene. Radiated guard, biohazard
Has it been
guard. Sorry.
around yet?
No.
That's so sad.
Biohazard guard is going to shoot at Irene with a -2 step, -4 step, aim for a total of -2 step. Miss. Razik.
I want to grapple this guard.
You want to grapple?
We'll see how good they are at
that
hand-to-hand combat.
guard. Listen here, you little shit. Now I have to look at the rules.
Page 150, it's an opposed hand-to-hand.
It's opposed. Okay. I think this is our first grapple attempt? Question mark? Or at least in a while.
I think I tried to in our like session 0.
Right.
And I'm not good at hand-to-hand.
Okay. Give me a hand-to-hand. Was that a success?
I got an average.
Okay.
Yes.
His hand-to-hand is bad at a 16.
I figured that's why I'm risking it.
And he is uninjured, so flat. He failed, so you have grappled him. I have a thing for grappled? Yeah.
So now I move at half speed. I don't suppose that on this turn I can move him, because
No.
half speed,
Yeah.
if I take the 2-step, it's a 1-step, so that didn't work. Okay. But at least he's grappled. Now he takes a -1 on everything he does, unless he's fighting hand-to-hand against me.
Yep. And that's a 3 impulse. Alicia, you're up.
Yes, I believe so.
I'm guessing if I try to attack that guard, I get minuses because he is grappled to Bazik, right?
I don't think so.
Really?
Let's find out.
Kill him.
Grappled condition. You can't move away from the creature grappling you. You get a -1 step penalty on all skill checks that require physical motion except hand-to-hand attacks against the grapper or resists actions to attempt to escape. If you are prone, you can't stand up. Some skills are obviously impossible. You can use the resist action to break free by defeating an opponent in an opposed hand-to-hand check, and that's it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna kill him.
You get a +1 step because, you know.
They're adjacent, yep.
Yeah. Oof. Wait, don't you get a normal +1 step? No, you're
For melee.
because you're powered as your specialty.
Yeah.
All right, well that's a big miss. 3. Didn't mean to do that. 5. It's 4. The grappled guard. He is going to hand-to-hand to try to escape, which is a resist action, 1 impulse. Is it opposed?
Yes, I believe so. Same 151 when you're grappled. Since I'm using both hands, he doesn't get the +1 bonus. But I believe that's it. That's a flat versus flat, as far as I can read.
Okay. So he's going to attempt it. He failed, so it doesn't matter. Okay. 1 impulse
All right.
action. It's his turn again. He's going to try again. He failed. Alien Guard is going to aim and attack Irene, which is a flat. Ooh. That is a hit. Irene's going to take 3 physical damage, and then needs to give me an endurance check.
Success.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Wait. Hold on. Hold. Yeah, barely a success.
Good thing it wasn't your dump stat, huh?
Correct. That would be my personality.
Oh, that's right. Irene's the only one who didn't dump stat strength.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you take any effective damage with 3?
1. Yeah, so that be a light wound.
Okay. And that was an aim. This guard is going to shoot past that guard at Irene. This guard is full health. He's going to aim for a flat chow. Irene, you got hit for 5 physical piercing. Damn you, D&D. And this guard is going to step up and try to tase Razik.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
Page 150 and 151. It says under maintaining a grapple about, it's starting at page 151. Shields. When you're grappling someone, you effectively have 75% cover.
Oh, okay.
Does that
Is
apply?
that a question?
Yeah, well, it's because maintaining a grapple, it says if you're grappling someone at the start of your next action, that's the starting paragraph. So does the shield apply only on the start of my next action, or is it already, because it says when you're grappling someone, you effectively have 75% cover? I'm grappling him. It's just that it's weird the way it's written. I'm not sure how it...
No, I'm gonna say it just says when you're grappling someone, not when you're maintaining a grapple. So yeah, he gets a
Perfect.
-3 step to hit you. So he's gonna aim for a total of -1 step. Fist.
Wait, read the last part of that paragraph.
50% chance to hit his friend. Yeah. On under 11, and he hits his friend. He hits his friend. Okay. He does 1d6, no damage. But his friend has to give me. Oh wow, he actually succeeded. A net nothing. Razik, you're up.
Okay, well, I wanted to move him into that guard space, so he kind of screwed my plan. So instead, I'm gonna maintain a grapple.
He should have had a flat d20 on that roll, but it wouldn't have mattered. You would have got a 7 instead of a 6.
So I'm gonna maintain a grapple, and I'm gonna just like kind of go at him with my talents. I get a +2 step bonus to hand because I'm maintaining a grapple on him.
Okay.
And I'm like, destroying him.
And you get a normal +1 step because you're your specialty.
This is some This Week on National Geographic bullshit.
No, it's not my specialty. My specialty is knives.
Oh, okay. We see the Azrician attacking his prey.
I'm living for it, honestly.
12?
That's an average.
Okay. 4 damage. That's going to be a light wound. That one's... He was already took a... Yeah, he's hurt. Okay. That's a 3 impulse, right?
Yep.
Okay. Alisi.
I'm realizing there was a chance I could have attacked Hypoist because of those grapple rules now. We didn't apply them when I attacked this guy.
Well, Hypoist isn't grappling.
I mean, not Hypoist, Razik.
Yeah.
No, the human shield is only the person who started the grapple.
Oh, okay. So, alright, cool. I guess I'll attack him anyways.
Grappling is very one-sided in the system.
See that. Just the +1?
Jagan's gonna remember that, no.
+1 because you have multiple friendlies, yes.
Well, that's a regular hit, but it's a hit.
5 damage. That's a moderate wound. He's very hurt.
Good.
And it's his turn. He's going to try to break out of that grapple. He failed. Hypoist. You get to go again.
It's amazing. Who's new guys make memes in the dire roll. It's okay because you'll actually be able to see it. This particular guy just ahead of me is being grappled.
Yeah, he's getting dunked on. Yeah.
Would where what is that? Oh, I'd have to make a very good roll for that to happen. Would shooting which one is the one that hit Irene? I marked somebody in all of that, but the guard that rolled the 25, was it this one?
I think it was Alien Boy, yeah.
Alien Boy, yeah. Now keep in mind, because you have this guard next to you, even though he is being grappled, you do have a -2 step using rifles.
Yeah, but I marked him.
It's true, you did mark him. The schmuck.
So he is marked and specialization.
So they're -2.
But I have a -1, so it's just -1 right now.
Yeah.
And I am.
No. We said the last session. So now we're applying the patch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Where it is you take the action for no cost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
so
-1.
Can't aim, it's just a -1.
Yep. Ka-chow.
I did something. It's not spectacular, but it's fine because I did something, literally anything, dear God. Rifle to hit 5 energy damage.
Right. He did.
We did it, boys. Cool. Yeah, that's me done.
And you aimed. No, you aimed, but it was free. So it's 3.
Yeah.
3 or 4?
It's 4 for the
You're the
rifle.
one with the All right, radiation biohazard guard's gonna shoot at Irene with a clear shot now. Gonna go ahead and aim.
He's gonna shoot the shot.
Ka-chow. Missed. What a jackass. Oh wait, biohazard is a -2, so he shouldn't have had those bonuses. So it's a good thing he missed. All right, this guy's gonna try to free himself. He has a -2 step penalty. He has to roll real good to get out of this. It's his turn again. Gonna try it again. Okay. Good talk. Irene.
I'm gonna energy punch that guy right in the fucking neck.
Which guy?
Grappled guy.
Grappled guy. Okay. You get a +1 step because +2 step. No, he gets a -1 step. Yeah, +1 step because
Because adjacent.
Yeah, because he's adjacent to 2 or more attackers. Yeah.
Okay. So it's +1. I'm gonna go ahead and aim it because I'm aiming specifically for his throat.
Got it.
So it's +2 step total. That's a mess.
It's too late now, but I hope you aren't forgetting that you can spend psionic effort to get a +3 step.
I am forgetting that.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, now that you mention, I may have been forgetting. Every time I do that, I have to spend psionic effort.
That's what I said.
No. I have to.
Must
expend that particular ability. You can expend psionic effort to coalesce static energy and discharge it in a psychically charged burst.
How many times have you done it?
4. I missed with a 7 twice. I hit once and I missed there. Yes, 4 times.
4 psychic fatigue checks.
Incoming fucking hammer.
Yeah. I just screwed myself there, guys. Remind me what the psionic fatigue is. It's
either willpower
or endurance,
resilience, I think,
or resilience.
I think. Let me double check.
I thought it was endurance, but I'm not psychic.
Also, I don't want
it's
to
resilience
fuck
or
Vegas.
willpower.
I don't want to fuck Vegas more, but I think he should roll, and if he fails, then he gets a fatigue, which means it's harder and harder and harder.
Apply it forward. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah,
100% agree.
Yeah.
So
we're not changing the outcome of the 3 or the 4 rolls. We're just yes. These will apply.
First
to each
one
other.
is a fail.
So you have 1 step.
1.
Mm-hmm. So you now
Second
have a
roll
-1
is
step.
a fail.
Okay, you now have a -2 step.
Third roll is a fail.
Okay. You are going to take damage. This is ignore armor. You take 4 psychic damage, which is ignore armor, basically.
That is moderate wound.
Which means you're now taking an additional -1. So now a -4 step for your last one, please.
Yes. It's a fail.
Okay.
That is close, though.
You take another wound, much more severe this time.
Close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and kissing, though.
So it's 7 ignore armor, and you can no longer expend psionic effort. You have brain burn.
Okay. I am now at serious wound.
Ouch.
So I assume she's bleeding from the eyes and ear.
Yeah, and she's like grabbing her head and crying out in pain. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
Done.
you're up.
So at this point, I probably recognize what that is, right?
Yeah,
What
you've
happened to me?
seen many inexperienced psychics.
do that to themselves.
Yeah.
Jaken,
Yes.
it's not in the rule, but I just want to say it before I roll. I want to aim, maintain grapple, essentially, so +1 step on top of my +2, which would be +3 to try and finish the guy.
Okay.
But in the rules, it doesn't say what happens once the guy is dead or unconscious, whether I'm doing lethal
I
or
assume
non-lethal. Could I keep his body up as cover?
An interesting approach.
Yes, but your speed will be halved while you're carrying this.
Yes, that's
Carcass.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Why do I have so many things open on my second monitor? This is ridiculous. Oh, it was an under the shrug meme. Sorry about that. Hand to hand, that's an excellent.
I think he's dead. Yep, he's dead.
I'm so proud of Razik today.
Alright, so you have added to your inventory 1 guard corpse.
No, I'm not gonna add it to my inventory because he's being dropped when I can. Oh, that was a 4 impulse.
Razik went from, I don't know about using guns, guys. That seems pretty violent. To, I'm going to use this corpse as a shield.
Human shield. After eviscerating him with my bare hands. At least you're up.
So going on what Irene did earlier, can I move here, grab Irene, and pull her into this room?
Grabbing Irene would be your whole action.
Okay. I'm gonna try something crazy.
That's been this entire mission. Please just kill everybody.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna restrain her and try and pull her in by getting a stellar.
Okay.
Or kill everybody.
Yeah, problem is
It takes longer to do that, though, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, if I hit him hard enough, I can kill him, but...
But there's more than one. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I'm picking up which one down.
Worry is that, like, if I restrain her, it does cause... Like, if I actually succeed in restraining her, can I just immediately let her go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can immediately let her go on your next action. You'll spend the action restraining her even if you don't move her.
See, and there's the problem, is that she gets minuses if I do that. And I don't want to do that.
Can't aim, charge, or dodge, and gets a -2 penalty on any physical skill check.
And if I
But
do
can
excellent,
move.
she's
And
immobilized.
speed reduced by 50%. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you get an excellent, you immobilize. And it's only with the stellar you can actually pull them. Well, you could spend psionic effort to get a +3 step. You could call upon the evil spirits that talk in your brain for a +5.
Or I could throw my stun baton at this guard and hopefully stun him.
You could do that.
Or you could kill him with a big, scary weapon, and then he'd never be able to tell anyone about it.
Except these guards might see it.
And then she needs a 1 impulse to get it out.
Yeah.
Let me grapple him.
I guess.
Vibro chakra room. It still does a lot of damage, even if, you know. That's a hit on the nose. Oh, I should have had +1, so it still would have hit.
There's no way with the D4 you can get excellent, so we'll just let it ride. Six is a light wound. And that's a 3 impulse, right?
Because I moved?
Well,
2? Oh, that's... yeah.
This guard is going to shoot Irene. That guard is uninjured. Gonna aim. A chow. That's a hit. Got a 6 on the d6. Okay, so Irene, you take 3 physical damage.
That turns it into 1, which means that's my second serious wound box.
Oh man. That is none of the buenos.
Yeah.
Okay. This guard is going to attack Elise and has a -1 step, so it's going to aim to overcome that to a total of +1 step. Against Elise, ka-chow. That's a miss. I post. You're up. You know, once you started going, it was just, you can keep going.
It's amazing. I'm gonna mark this guard out for everyone, but I'm going to specify. Elise, Razik, handle him. Irene, get in here. We need to retreat. And that's an influence. I normally have a +2 overall. Or no, +3. I have a -1 right now from the moderate wound, so I have +2 to roll. That is
Really fucking good.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Stellar for sure.
You got a 20 on the 20. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the one roll that nothing really happens for stellar, so that's great. But
you got it, and that's what matters.
It's nice. So Elise, Razik, and technically Irene does too. Everyone gets a +2 to hit that guy for the scene on the first time they hit that guy.
Okay.
Is it a hit on an attack that does damage, or would me going grappling do something as well?
Attack.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
I don't know if grapple. I have to check the syntax, but if grapple is an attack,
It's a combat action, but it's not an attack.
Okay, then it wouldn't count.
Yeah, it's for an attack. I want him handled.
I want him and his tamales dead. All right. Biohazard guard is going to shoot at Irene. He has a -2 step, so he's going to aim. So flat 20. Ooh, missed by 1.
Thank goodness.
Elise.
Trying to find the description for an item I have. My computer is so goddamn slow.
What is the item?
I have an analgesic spray.
That negates some or all wound penalties.
Now, I was thinking about using it on Irene.
Yeah. Analgesic spray. A potent painkiller, analgesic spray comes in a small can containing 3 doses. It is simple enough that anyone can use it regardless of medical training. A dose of analgesic spray reduces the subject's wound penalty for being wounded by 1 step. You can't double up to reduce penalties more than 1 step. Applying the spray requires a 3 impulse action, and the dose lasts for 4 hours.
Only -1. Crap. So it would take her down to a -1 die step, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna obey my captain and take this guy out.
Okay.
+3 because he's adjacent, and +2 from my post. Is that correct?
Is it +2?
Yep.
Then yeah.
My talent.
That is an excellent on the nose.
Nice.
Well, he's not gonna have a nose. 7 is serious wound. That's a 3 impulse. Irene, you're up.
Irene is going to clutch at her head, scream at everyone to quit screaming, and step into there. So that's a move. I want to say move is 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Make it 3, because I'd like to
You
kind
son of a bitch.
of dodge.
Okay. Done. Rizik,
I
you're up.
close the door.
Okay, close the door. This guard's turn. He's going to move. This guard's turn. 1 impulse action, 2. I post, you're up.
Oh man, I can't close the door from here, I don't think.
It's fine. We'll play around the Rosie. Let me close the door.
No.
Razik will be able to close the door. I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Okay, you get a -2. Because,
Yep.
No, it's only if you have an enemy. No, but you have to shoot through a friendly, so yes, -2.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
-2, which is a -3 total. Energy weapons, rifle, it's +1. Aim for a +1, it's a -1.
Okay.
Same round of things every time.
Ooh.
14 looks good.
I think 14 is just shy of an excellent.
Mm.
Making sure. Yeah, it's 1 shy, but it's still a hit. So, rifle, 3 energy damage.
Unfortunately, that's a light wound, and unfortunately, that was the one box this guy didn't have checked. So,
Yeah.
now he's maxed up. Any hit over his armor, and this guy's donezo.
That's all I needed to do. Razik.
Razik, you're up. You close the door? Okay.
Why the fuck no?
This guard's gonna hold his action for when the door is open. At least you're up.
Lock the door.
Yeah, can I lock it?
Lock the door, lock the
It'll
door.
be a security check with a -1 penalty.
I think I actually have security. I do.
Don't forget you have reroll points. Just saying.
Yeah.
And that's
combat.
a skill check.
It's combat.
Oh, it's combat still? Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's a scene.
Dang it.
Okay.
Nope.
This guard,
Damn it.
and that's going to trigger Biohazard Guard, who's going to take a shot at Razik, who keeps closing the goddamn door.
And since I was closing the door, let's assume I dropped the body, by the way.
Okay, so he has a total of
That's fair.
-3 step. Pachow. Wow, he almost hit you with his -3 step. And
my
then it's your
turn?
turn again, Razik.
This guy's hurt.
Very, very.
This guy's not.
correct. And this guy, you get a +2 step bonus to attack.
Because I haven't attacked him yet.
I think you and Irene are the only one who have. Only Elise has attacked him. Who get the bonus because I post also attacked him. And you get +1 step. 'cause
And this
Elise's
guy-
right there too.
This guy doesn't have the icon, so that means he has his gun out.
Correct. I think it's hilarious. You
I
guys
assume it's
keep hitting
I assume it's a pistol.
It is a pistol, yes. Which means he doesn't get penalties to shoot you point blank.
I grapple him.
You grab jackass. Okay. Ooh.
Alas, I failed.
Irene.
I would like to reach under Hypoist down at his feet and pick up my TID PP.
Okay. 1 impulse. Unless you're gonna also dodge.
Yes, I will also dodge.
Guard with a gun is gonna shoot at Razik. You hubris you. He's not gonna aim, he's just gonna take a shot. Pachow. Ooh, he should have aimed. What do you get on the D4? 3? May not have made a difference. Okay. That's a 3. Marked guy is gonna attack Elise. Marked guy is fucked up. He's gonna aim so he has no penalties. And miss. Elise, you're up. And I've lost track of the amount of rounds, but it's probably been like 2 minutes at this point.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that these are the last 3 guards, right?
These are the last 3 guards, yeah.
Okay. I don't get any pluses for attacking this guy now, right?
No, not anymore.
Yeah, you've already used your +2.
Also,
Okay.
you guys can hear like fighting going on, echoing off the halls from that
From
direction.
the other people, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep.
From what
Cool.
direction?
To
The right. So
where the
To
guards
the
came from.
north right. Yeah,
North right,
north right, yeah. Got
Okay,
it.
well, I'm just gonna hit this guy.
North and right. Okay.
That's an excellent.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he's dead. Because you have AP 2, right? Yeah, he's toast. Okay, and that was 3. Zeke, back
I want
to
to
you.
grapple this guard. Success average.
Okay, and his hand-to-hand is failed. Alright, he's grappled.
I now have a human shield again.
Irene, back to you.
Are these like hydraulic doors that like
Yes.
interesting?
Muted.
This guy up here, he's getting shot.
Okay, you have a -2 because you're shooting past your friends.
Okay, I'm aiming, so
Okay.
I'm negating the -2.
Okay. So it's just your -2 for the severe wound.
Correct. And
A +1 for your specialty.
no, wrong.
So a total of -1.
Yes.
10?
That is on the nose average hit.
Nice. I like that you guys aren't going. I mean, like, the only person who is the one that makes sense. I like that you guys aren't, like, just shoveling points into your one combat skill, except for Elise, who is the combat monkey of the group, who's like, I hit on a 7. I don't know what your problem is.
Right.
I just haven't had a chance to roll.
I hit engineering on a 7.
Right, exactly. I like that you guys aren't playing, munchkins.
Yeah. All right.
Now
so
that they
average
discovered
hit
grappling,
BP,
though.
that is 4 energy damage, irradiation, all the armor piercing.
Okay. He did not have
That is
a moderate wound box checked. Now he does. He's maxed out.
Okay.
One more hit on
And he needs
biohazard
to make a
bullet.
check to. He needs to make a check to see if he's irradiated.
He gets a -2 step on that. Take a miracle. He's irradiated, which means he's probably dead. Now he's a biohazard and irradiated, and that was an aim. So you have 4.
4. Yep.
I post.
Okay, he's all irradiated. This guy's grappled.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do all of the same shenanigans to get the -1 step to shoot the grappled individual.
Okay.
So we can close the door. There's a whole song about this. Panic at the Disco released it ages ago. It's not ages ago, but still. All right, that's
Hurtful.
not quite an excellent. Yeah, I know. Like, it hurts me too. 5 energy damage to that guy.
That guy who is thus far unhurt. That is a light wound penalty yet. And that was 4 or 5 impulses, right? Because you aimed.
Yeah.
Irradiated biohazard. He's going to shoot at Elise. Going to aim for straight 20, and that's a miss. Okay. Grappled guard is going to be like, hey, I don't want to be grappled anymore. Holy shit, he succeeded. So if you
So
fail,
is that
it's hand-to-hand.
how many success does he have?
He
1
got
or
an
2?
average. He actually can't get above it.
Fuck! I failed.
Alright, he's no longer grappled. At first I was like, wow, you can get out of a grapple for only 1 impulse? That seems really easy. And then I found out what all grappled entails. Like, yeah, I'm glad it only takes 1 impulse to get out. Because you're a human shield. You can't do jack. Alright, it's back
But
to
he can
him.
still try to shoot me with his -1.
It's back to him. He's gonna take a step back while getting out his Louis Vuitton. Hi, sweetie. Actually, is it only on the attack action that you can take a step back? Or is it any action?
I think we discovered last week it was just the attack action.
Okay, no, it's also on use skill or tool.
Right.
Right. Interact does not have it. So he just gets his baton out. Okay, Elise, you're up.
No, he may no longer be grappled, but now he's gonna get hit by a vibra.
Poor guy. You get the +1.
+1?
Yeah.
Yep. I actually don't hit.
My son is playing with Baby Yoda. You missed by 1. Embarrassing. Razik, you're up.
I have tiny humans running around, alright?
Close the door, close the door, close the door. Oh, well,
Put that here.
he would be able to open it, and Irene can get it to lock it. I can't get to lock it.
You know what? I want to grab his stun baton. Triple action, hand to hand, opposed.
Look at you reading the book. Okay, roll it.
Can he read?
One success.
He succeeded as well.
So we both hold the weapon.
Yes. You now have your hands on. You have 4 hands on the stun baton.
My brain just saw Razik in this guard doing the whole.
Yeah. All right. How does he?
Oh, hold on. He had some bonus steps. Since he was on guard against me, he would have gotten a 2-step bonus.
Oh.
I don't think he's holding it with both hands, though, is he?
He's not holding it with both hands, but he does get a 2-step bonus, right? So let's go ahead and roll a d6 and see where it lands. That didn't change it.
Perfect. So we're holding both of it.
Okay. How does he? He just has to do it again to be like no.
Oh, yeah, he has to win a grab object against me to gain access back to the item.
Okay, I'm gonna say since you
Can
both
let
are
go.
holding it, no one gets any bonuses or minuses. So
Alright.
he failed. Cool. So,
Alright.
that was
So I think it just keeps the tie.
yeah. The tie maintains because he's not. Yeah.
Give it back!
All right, Irene,
It's my baton.
you're muted.
He's getting shot this time.
Hey.
They're fighting over it. I'm shooting him.
Okay. -2.
-2 for wound penalty. +1 for specialization. Aim for +2. Total of -1.
Got it. Oof.
Miss.
Okay.
4.
I know why that happened. Did you know that if you click on a token, you can use the numpad to move? Yeah.
Yep.
Did we start a new round? Because now it's
Yes.
-1.
Let's do the radiation. Oh my shit.
Did he get 3 successes?
No, he got 1 and then died.
He was like, "Yeah, I feel better."
I can do this. I can do it. Okay, I posed it.
This guy again, all the same stuff. It's going to be a 5 impulse. -1.
Oof.
And it doesn't do anything.
We all like having fun. Alicia, you're up.
Clonk him.
I'm gonna smack it at him. I hit.
That's a moderate wound. Razik.
I want the stun baton. That's still only 1 success.
He failed. You have the stun baton.
Yay!
His turn. Oh, let me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
No.
Sorry, Irene, you're up.
2, 4, 6, 8. I don't see him.
Well, do you? Oh, those guards. Ignore those guards. That's the whole other combat going on.
So no, I don't see him.
You do not see him, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a move action for 2. And dodge for 3.
Did you want to keep moving?
No, I'm right there just kind of training my gun in the corridor.
Okay, his turn. 1 impulse action.
And I hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alicia, you're up.
Well, there's no more guards. There's some combat though. Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, if we're not going to pursue, we can end.
I don't plan on pursuing him.
I wasn't planning on pursuing any further than that.
Okay, don't pursue Lubu. Got it.
Good, because I was going to be angry if you tried.
All right, that's combat.
Irene will collapse to the floor crying.
That's pretty much perfect timing because it's bedtime for
Oh,
everyone else.
yeah. Let's do break. Can you mute? You did. Cool. All right, guys. So we're gonna go to 15-minute break. Gonna put the kid to bed. One of the kids to bed. The other one's gonna, go crazy. So we will be back 15 after for another hour 45 of Dire Roll Lost Horizon. Thanks for sticking around, and we hope you've been enjoying it. And we will see you soon. That's not the right button. Hello, everybody. We're back, and we're back, and we're back, and we're also back. Sorry, we're a little late. I'm not going to blame anyone, but it's definitely one person's fault. Okay.
New guy.
Wow.
No, not this time.
Now we've narrowed it down to everyone but new guy. Okay. Yeah. So, combat over. I was telling my players right before we went to break that was the first fight that actually threatened their lives in the entire campaign. So that's kind of cool. It only took 8 standard enemies.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, Irene is going to the floor and cry with her head in her hands.
Rizik's gonna turn to Alicia because he doesn't want to risk going out, given that there's a lot of people potentially in that hallway. He's gonna ask Alicia if she can grab Irene and bring her back in here.
Yeah. I kind of help pick Irene up and say, "Come on, we have a lot to discuss later."
Irene has no willpower to resist this at all at the moment. She just gets along sobbing.
Yeah, as soon as y'all pull in here, I'm gonna close this door and lock.
Wasn't it blown open?
This one?
It was security bypassed, so you can't lock it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna close it so we can have a little bit of quiet time. Assess my wounds. The grazes go away after
The scene.
Combat.
the scene.
Yep. So clear your grazes.
So let's all remember to do that.
Wait, clarification. Was that end of scene?
Yeah, end of combat. We're gonna do a scene transition. Yeah, even though it's the same scene.
Okay.
That was your commercial break kind of moment.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is the first time that everyone in the party has a wound after a combat. I did it.
Actually, ask my psionic fatigue. Can I attempt to heal that now?
Yes.
It's willpower, right?
Think to recover is willpower. To resist is resilience or willpower. Yes. You can also attempt this as... Well, actually, I think you can't because you have 4.
Yes. I can't
Okay.
expend effort anymore.
Right. Okay, so at the end of the scene in which you have at least one level of fatigue, you can attempt a new fatigue check to reduce your fatigue level by 1. By 1. So.
Okay, and that is definitively only willpower to do that?
No, it says, reduce. So I believe it's a resilience or a psych. Yeah, it's resilience or willpower. Yeah.
Okay. I will do that with my -4 penalty.
-3.
I get a +1 step because of my mental power.
Well, actually, and I'm not including your wound penalties, but it is -3 from your.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
-5 then total. My bad.
Yeah.
I actually did it.
Wow, at least you got a 19.
I got -6.
Okay. Still burned in the brain. What does that bring your psychic fatigue to 0? Okay.
Yeah, that zeroes me out.
Why is your corruption blue and underscored?
Because for some reason you pasted the link to the corruption rules, so I made it a link.
That's handy, actually.
Yeah, it's a clickable link. I can click there and now I can pull up the corruption rules.
I might do that.
Okay.
Okay.
That works.
Look at you using your noggin.
I'm gonna, yeah. Razik, is there anything you can do about this before we continue?
I can heal everybody's wound given enough time, but we need to lock these doors to make sure we don't get interrupted.
We do not have very much time. There are 2 other teams. We need to kind of patch up and avoid large numbers and let Irene recover before we get to where we need to go.
Okay, so I propose that to you, West. I will work from most severe wound all the way down to like lightest wound until you tell me to stop.
Actually, Elise, do you have physical wounds?
I have 1 moderate wound, so I can wait.
Okay. So Irene, we're gonna need Irene in pretty good shape for getting the projectile in order. But I need you, Elise, to be able to roll really well to psychically commune and warn the people on the station. I can shoot a gun with a -1 pretty much all day.
Let me take
And you
care
don't
of
have
this
to worry about me.
No, I go, let me take care of this myself, and I analgesic.
You cut out. I heard
Analgesic
analgesic spray.
Yeah, she
analgesic
sprayed
myself.
herself.
Okay.
So let's focus on Irene, and then we need to move.
Okay, so Irene, you have 2 serious wounds, right?
Don't touch me.
So is it like it's like Resident Evil 5? Yeah, just Axe body spray.
I was
healed.
thinking like Mad Max.
They have an analgesic spray in Mad Max?
No, they just kind of get
the chrome.
like chrome. Yeah, whenever you did that, that's all I thought of, and I was like, cool, that's where Lacey's at.
We live again.
No, in RE5, like it was like a spray to heal you, and so when me and my buddy did co-op, years ago, it was like, all right, have some Axe body spray, you're good to go, man.
Use some bod.
Yeah.
Irene, I don't have time for you to make a childish
No,
tantrum.
hey, Razik, no, it's okay. Irene, you're really hurting, and we're gonna try and patch you up because we need to get moving. I need you to trust me to make this decision for you. I'm gonna pull like the edge of my little BFF bracelet like out of from under my sleeve, like.
Irene kind of slaps that hand away and spits blood weakly at you.
Oh, that's my little tiger. Okay. Then Razik and I are gonna get you put together. That way you can go beat up some of these corporate goons and save the working class. Okay?
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know you're not feeling good. It's just so hard when you feel this bad. I don't think there's anything for exactly like.
I'm just imagining during this conversation, Hypos is inching slowly closer and closer, and then just like pins her down so that Razik can do what he needs to
That's
do.
pretty much what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Irene, we're gonna have to leave you here in a defensive position while we continue.
Just
the
do
mission.
whatever you need to do and make it quick, and quit yelling.
That's the trick, Razik. All yours.
All right. Jaken, quick question.
Yes.
Under medicine, it says 3 failures and you fail out. Is that a full failure, like a 0 success, or is that like a 3
Yes.
try?
That's
it's a full failure.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
there a place on my sheet where I could write down my spray, or do I just make a note somewhere?
Inventory, I put it as
Inventory?
1 spray, 3 doses.
Yeah, just do like parentheses how many doses are left.
Well, I did that, but I'm talking about like a note I can make on my sheet. I know that like
That you use
on
the
it.
spray.
I mean, you can just add a note if at the somewhere.
I'll just write down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
You could put it between the wounds and the current wounds.
In the mass column, I'll just stick it in there.
Big oof. That's gonna be a tough one on the serious wounds.
Yeah. No steps.
And I have 2 of those.
I trust my abilities.
You better.
I find it weird that my talent medic gives me +1 medicine in combat and not outside of combat.
That's because it's like less doctor and more like emergency situation.
Yeah, and it's more fresh. Well, that's gonna be, I think, a 2-step bonus treatment. Yep, so it would be a 2-step bonus for those serious wounds, and that's it.
That's it.
Well, we're ready, guys?
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, DM.
First
hate you.
failure.
Okay.
Second failure. Actually, I'm going to use a hero point on that one.
Okay. That's 1 success on a serious wound.
That's a good thing to use a hero point on, huh?
So we're back to 1 failure.
Yeah.
That's 2 failure. Fuck, I don't want her to have a serious wound still.
This is on Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're ignoring mine.
I trust my rolls. I'm going to get more than a 6. There you go. That's a stellar.
Okay.
So that's 1 serious wound gone.
Okay. Heal 1 serious wound. Next serious wound.
Yep. So 0 failure. That's a success, 1. That's a success, 2. And that's a stellar. Serious wound gone.
Okay.
I look at IPOS to see if we have time to continue on to moderate.
Roughly how long have we been like standing still?
Reading battlefield medicine.
Okay. Actually, I want to try and use the comm unit, the tablet, to try and access security to see if there are like if I can see anything about guard movements or whether or not there are people nearby, like accessing cameras.
Okay, well, there's no console that has that kind of access. These are just
not even.
This is just a door.
Yeah, not the like locks. Yeah, it's just.
So I'm gonna let these stand because I didn't read, but battlefield medicine only works in combat. Once combat ends, those wounds stick. You have to do surgery to heal out of the combat. The look on you guys' face.
Oof.
But you can make emergency surgery.
You can do an emergency surgery, yes.
Oh, but it would add a -2 step.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let those 2 serious wounds get healed because I didn't catch it in time. But from now, starting now, once combat ends, that's the end of that scene. Those wounds stick.
Well, even if we add a -2, hold on. Let me pull up my sheet. Where'd my sheet?
You would have gotten a
just sitting there looking back and forth
would've
between
taken a
Irene
while.
and his scalpel, and Irene's like,
It's okay.
no.
New guy.
No, it's okay.
I let it fly, so it's okay. The serious
good.
wounds are clear.
Okay, but the result would have been the same.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and unlock this door underneath.
But the difference would have been instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3 impulse actions, that would have been 70 minutes.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So,
Which would have been a while.
yeah.
So I want to see the door. We didn't unlock the door to the south.
Mhm.
So I'm going to be move over. I'm going to be trying that. It's a security.
Yep, with a -1 penalty because it is low-grade Empyrean tech.
Yeah, I figured it had the penalty on it. And so that's a -2 total. No way.
Okay. And each attempt takes about 15 seconds. So.
Okay. I'm just gonna try and muscle through it. Yeah, security. That is an excellent.
Oh, I forgot to enable the sound. It's okay.
It sounded great on our side.
Yeah, we heard it.
Well, it's okay.
I didn't hear it.
Go ahead and open it, Patty. Yeah, there's a whole nother door, so it's okay.
Yeah,
Right.
cool.
Irene just starts crying again.
I'm gonna double check what I need. I need a 12.
What I love about the door icons is that you never have to say, "Is this a door?" Because it's like there's an icon.
Yeah, it's clear.
So
And red is
these
locked.
require
I guess on mine it's a lock symbol.
these doors require bioscans to open, right?
Yes.
Do they have to be living bioscans?
Yes.
Damn it.
Try 3 on this door. Nope. I'm gonna just here.
Well, let's see.
I'm
Okay, so with your 3 attempts, that was the time it took to patch up Irene. So now all characters are in the same timeline now.
Okay. All right, Irene's gonna try this door down here. So it is
Not
Empyrean
locked.
tech.
not locked. Hey guys, look, I did it.
We don't really know where we're going anyway, so sure.
Well, I mean, we could check the compad because they said they put maps in it.
Did they?
I think they did.
I believe they said, yep.
Cool. We'll check the maps on the compound.
Okay. After studying the maps for maybe 30 seconds, once you
Yeah.
pull up the right section, you realize that this door right here, the door right here, is the last door before you get to the room. The schematics do not include this corridor, so you're not sure what it is. Could just be
Okay.
access.
I want to look into it, but I want to ask Irene to work on the door I failed on. So I want to shift spaces, and I'm gonna peek around these corners stealthily. I don't see anything.
As for the roll on this one, you said it's low grade Imperium -1, so I get rid of the -1.
Mm-hmm.
So
You'll
I
just have a -1 from your moderate.
Yep.
Actually, I'm going to use an analgesic spray on Irene.
So just a
Oh.
d20.
Okay. That is, I'm pretty sure that's a fail. Yeah, that's a fail.
Oh, and as he uses the analgesic spray, Razik will mention, because I think we only said this in text. I forgot to tell it. When you guys helped out Eloa, she handed Razik 4 analgesic sprays, so he's got a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like, yeah, Eloa gave me this, and he sprays it with you. All right. So as you're unable to open this, Hypoist looks like he's coming back.
Okay, try it again. That's definitely a success.
Okay.
That's almost stellar. Holy Jesus. That's an entire room.
All right, let's move.
I'm going to zoom out. Where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be working on?
This big fucking thing is the inner workings of the ethereal space elevator. This is where you plug the device in. And right as you're studying it, this door, you hear the unlock sound, and it opens.
I fire.
Okay.
Kidding.
Oh, okay. And 3 people you recognize, each in a state of injury, burst through. One of them is the Thuge, Brehawk, dragging the device, and as he gets through, the Merc closes the door behind them, and they're all shot up, and they just all stop and just like,
You too, huh?
and they look over at you and like, oh, you guys made it.
Please just put the thing where it needs to go so I can get to work and we can all commit together later.
They're all just like, yeah. And the only one who isn't like panting and wheezing is Abustron, the sim droid, who just is just kind of like jerking and sparking and goes, Malin is dead.
I liked Malin.
Actually, that was Maykel was the
Maykel.
Malin was just one of the ones. Also Albish, but a female.
You don't know if I didn't like Malin.
That's fair.
I might have liked all of them. We had a good time. Okay. Yeah, let's plug this thing in. Let's get to work. I'm gonna have rifle at the ready and be on guard.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't give that to you. You got it out of the closet you're not supposed to go into?
It was missing some. It was missing that hose.
Okay, take it to your room. Little thief. Alright, so the 3 people here is Abustron, Brehawk, and a Dorak female named Rayan. And since 2 of them are just like mercs, the merc with the alien icon is Brehawk, and the merc gunner is Rayan, the Dorak female. And they're all like really hurt, and Brehawk starts dragging the device and then kind of stumbles over.
All right, let's go help Brehawk move this thing. All right, Irene and I, you want to heave ho?
Brehawk is leaking vital fluids.
Yeah, Razik should probably get on that.
I shall
Emergency
watch the
service.
doors.
Cool. So Irene and I are
This
gonna
one-
like drag the
we'll
device
there.
over to where it needs to hook up. I'm gonna just listen to whatever she tells me to do, hookup wise, which is probably gonna be like, "Fuck off, leave me alone. You're not my dad."
Alright, well, both of you roll athletics.
Would it surprise you to know I'm not very good at that?
It wouldn't.
Jacob,
Yeah.
I will spray. I forgot her name already.
Bess.
Brehawk?
Briak, yeah, with an
And it's a
analgesic
dude.
spray since I got so many to
Okay.
stop the bleeding.
Okay.
And since I don't know how long this is gonna take, I'm gonna start surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, go
Have you
ahead.
ever done surgery on a Thuge before?
I don't know if it's included in my medicine. I would assume not, but
Okay,
like I don't
so
know the whole background.
you
of my
spray him down with the analgesic spray, and he kind of like nods gratitude, and then you pull out your medical kit, and he's like, "No, no, no, I'm fine."
All right then.
You're muted.
So we'll listen to him. Whatever.
He's not my crew.
We don't. I'm gonna lean over to Irene and whisper, "We don't need him."
Whatever. Here's my athletics roll. That is a fail.
Well, Hypos actually succeeded with an 18, so you guys are able to drag it into position. And Irene, give me a mechanics check to start plugging it in. You get a +1 step because you were briefed.
Okay. +1 step. Plus another step because expert. This is neither repair nor salvage.
No.
Do my tools help?
Sure.
Okay, so that's another +3, so it'll be a +5. And I don't have wound penalties anymore thanks to surgery and spray.
While Irene starts working, I'm gonna go over to Elise and kind of ask her if she wants me to like cover for her while she while she tries to like see into the station and then choose someone to warn.
Okay, well, Irene, you nailed it.
I thought we were going to attempt to see if there were cameras in here that we could link up with first.
I was gonna go with you first because that seemed a more. Well, yeah, okay. Is in my walking around, was there a command console
No.
that I saw? Okay, so there's straight up not a console, and Irene is currently sending the projectile.
Irene's preparing the projectile.
Yeah, but like we don't have a lot of time before these mercenaries are going to be like, what are you waiting for? And I don't want to wait until the other mercenary group has made it here.
Well, actually, Irene knows that once this thing plugs in, it has to interface. But Irene reduced the time to its minimum amount with her stellar thing. So,
also, Hypoist has a moderate, right?
Hypoist has a moderate?
I think so.
Yeah.
Or just light. A moderate? So
Yeah.
at some point during the whole thing, you hear Razik walking back behind you, like you know he's coming behind you. He places a hand on your shoulder to like hold you still and uses an analgesic spray on you as well.
All right.
Thank you,
Irene.
comrade.
As you're finishing your Irene is finishing the installation, Briarka goes, "Wait, it needs this." And then he reaches into a pouch on his belt and he produces this small silver cylinder. Like,
oh, and it looks like it plugs into that port?
Yes. He's like, it's the key to activate the program. And he kind of like dangles it out.
Okay, so while this is going on, I guess I'm going to attempt to view into that room, huh?
Which room?
The room where we're sending this so I could see someone and then make contact with him.
Okay. So using ESP remote viewing, it is going to be difficult.
Yeah.
We established that it was going to be very long range, which is -3, I think.
We also established that Elise had enough hero points to make it.
That's true. So that's going to be a -3 on that, and then remote, and then an additional -2 step if you only know the name of the place. So it's a total of -5 step.
This is gonna go great.
And in order to recognize individuals, you need an excellent.
To recognize individuals or just see people?
You can, with an average success, you can note the presence of people without identifying them.
Which I believe is all I need to make a contact, right?
Contact under telepathy. Contact. Establish mind communication with a creature that you know or that you can see or perceive.
Perceive?
Yeah, I guess you can just that amorphous person blob. I went to like. However, you know that there are Solis on this station, so you might want to get the excellent success just so that you don't accidentally try to connect with the Solis.
I mean, we would like an excellent success, yeah.
Okay, well, while she gets that dice ready, how does Irene want to respond to that?
We'll take the cylinder, and he said it's the key to start the program, so it's obviously some sort of
hack, basically.
Yeah.
Drive. Yeah.
There's not really anything I plug it into at the moment to get a quick look at the code and see if it's actually what it says it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, you have your personal comm, which you could potentially plug it into, but it has a very specific jack. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
At least you got a -15.
So I can hero point that, right?
You can hero point to make it an average success, yeah.
I guess we're doing that. We're gonna have to risk me contacting a Solis.
Just ignore anyone who has an amber energy.
Now I have 311 playing in my head. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's okay. I don't even like Panic at the Disco, but now I have, I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of stuck in my head.
Yeah. All right, since I'll try Jenny's.
Yeah, I mean, point Irene has given all of the shits that she has to give, so she's just gonna jack it in and then look over at Hypo as Lisi for the go signal.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to contact. Do I have any minuses there, Jacob?
To contact? Probably. Contact. Doop, 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 doop. Yep, you have a very long distance penalty, so that's a -3. And I think that's it, actually, just a -3. Yeah. Yeah. That is a 2.
Yes, that's another fucking hero point.
Okay. With an average success, you can transmit a simple message and receive an answer. The message can't be more complex than 10 words.
It also says image or emotion. So, can I make them see a fire?
You since you turned to me, in real life, you cut out.
Sorry. I gotta get used to not doing that. It also says I can send a clear image or emotion. Can I, basically make them see a fire to trigger a fire alarm?
Would you rather use suggestion?
Oh, you know what? Can I do it at that range? I think that's what I was gonna do.
Telepathy,
It may not be
you
within
use telepathy
range.
to see it within medium range. Yeah, no, you can't use
Yeah.
suggestion. So you can give them the image of the fire, but they'll be like, why is that in my head?
Yeah, I think
You could just convey, like, there's a fire in the station, everyone needs to get out.
Yeah.
Fire in the station, everyone needs to get out. It fits.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a fire, everyone needs to leave.
Yeah, like evacuate.
Give me
Danger.
a persuasion check with a -2 step penalty.
I mean, is it really -2? She's speaking directly.
You're
to
right.
my
You're
mind.
right. It's not persuasion. Give me a misdirect check with a -2
I
step
actually have
penalty.
misdirection.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
That is a success on.
Woo!
That's just an average success.
Wait. Is deception
Look
skill?
at him. Look at him. He's
It
trying to
is.
destroy you.
He's trying to take this from us.
What did you roll?
14.
Okay, well I already said misdirection, but it should have been deception. But I'll give it to you. You succeeded.
It is an emergency. Everyone's gonna die.
The person hears the voice in their head and is very confused, but has never had someone talk in their brain before, and decides to go ahead and listen to it. So
All we know is
that person is presumably going to go about doing the trying to pull the fire alarm. Okay.
Well,
And Irene plugged in the thing and is like hovering over the on button and is waiting for Hypost to give her the all clear.
as soon
I
as
want to attempt. I
Oh,
want to
go
attempt one more remote viewing to just see if I could see the area clear.
Okay. -5 step. Actually, no. Now that you've seen it, well, you've seen it at long range, so I'm gonna say you -3 step. You're not intimately aware of it, but you also have at least seen it a little bit. So that's a minus.
I guess not. I guess I just look over at Hypost.
And nod, she said.
Yeah, I'll just
Alright.
make eye contact with Irene. She'll know what to do.
Okay.
She asked me to trust her to press the button.
Okay. Breehawk is like, Brian, we need to find a computer terminal. We need to make sure it's actually working. You give me a lift. And
See, that would have been useful for my thing.
I know, right?
okay, I'll monitor it from here.
Oh, there's one over there, apparently.
At least he's like,
I Jedi jumped it.
you jumped like in Battlefront 2 when you jump and you just kind of like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like Princess Peach in the Mario, and I just floated.
Okay. Okay. And Breehawk starts coughing. Okay, it's gonna take about 15 minutes. We just gotta guard the doors.
Razik, you still have a rifle, right?
yep. I picked it up when we walked by the thing
Okay.
and we're done with the surgery.
There's a door over here. Oh, I didn't mean to open it. There's a door over here and then a door over there, correct?
Yeah. Irene, what does that roll for? You're muted?
I actually hit 5 on the numpad while I was moving around,
Oh, okay.
and 5 is my +5 step on the macros.
Got it.
But whatever I just did was
You did it
really
really well.
stellar.
Yeah.
There are. I'm assuming on the other side there's another computer terminal right here, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, you can open the door and find out.
Well, I'm not about to do that because Irene, I guess, is doing that right now. But if we have someone with a rifle stationed over here to point southward and here as well, then we can also have people here facing either direction. Let's get into position.
The loudspeaker hums on. And I forgot to have a document open. And it's probably going to cause some frame loss when I open it because the computer is at capacity. Give me a hot second. I hope it opens on the right monitor. It did. Wow. First time for everything.
Lucky you.
Okay. A male or a masculine voice comes over the intercom and says, "This is Captain Creek Azari, head of security for ESE-9. For those of you who have taken control of the inner workings of the elevator, you should know that your exits have been blocked off. There's nowhere for you to go."
It's a good thing we're not heading anywhere, huh?
I don't know what you intend to do, but I don't think it's anything good. Come out, open your doors, and come out with your hands up, and you'll be taken into custody for processing. I promise none of you will be harmed if you obey those instructions.
Agreed. Process this owl. And I'm going to shoot the loudspeaker.
Well, there's quite a few.
I'm going to shoot a loudspeaker. I'm
Okay.
irritated.
Okay, one loudspeaker down. Okay, let's go ahead and say in that room there's like a terminal where you can respond, like just a little like communications hub in that room. You're muted.
Yeah, the dog was barking. I forgot to unmute. I was gonna ask if there was in there. If there's not, I'll go to like the other one.
No. Now let's just say. I mean, it's an empty room. Let's use it for that. It's got a little.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna try and interface with it with the.
You just gotta hit the button, basically.
Oh, I wasn't gonna talk to him.
Oh, okay. What was your plan?
I was gonna assess the situation. I was gonna get eyes on.
Oh, then you need to go to the other terminal where Brehawk is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oops.
What did you do?
I accidentally clicked on the door instead of dragging the token.
Oh.
It's so that it locked me in there.
So you come into the room, and Brehawk is like hunched over the chair, and in his both hands he's hitting keys rather rapidly, and you see on the screen a bunch of red triangular with exclamation marks on it,
like yield signs.
Yeah, and he's
Ding.
like, "Oh, there's a problem."
Looks like it. I was gonna get a look at outside, but what's all this business?
Apparently, those corporate techs didn't do a good enough job when they built this sabotage device because it's causing an unexpected side effect.
Like
the fucking
nausea
thing.
or death.
Well, the fucking thing is leaking dangerous levels of radiation.
Oh,
And we've all been exposed.
perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't expect anything less of a corporation to put us at risk for their own financial gain. Really sorry for your loss.
In about 10 minutes, we're going to start feeling the effects.
Yeah, so
Everybody get out. I've got this.
no, we don't do like heroic self-sacrificing stuff here. That's
What? No, not heroic. You all are weak and primitive, and I am better than you, and I can handle it. No, like literally, radiation doesn't affect me like it affects you.
Oh,
Get
actually,
out.
yeah, it does.
She doesn't know this right now.
Oh, okay. I thought I want to make sure that you weren't making a mistake. You're just lying. Okay, as long as we're on the same page.
Well, she's not lying. She really Exalvi resist radiation much better than other species do.
No, they don't.
She just doesn't realize it's as bad as it is.
Oh, okay. Because like, Exalvi can resist exposure, like heat and cold, better than other species, but not radiation. I made the species.
Double the time intervals for radiation injury.
Oh, really? Okay.
They are immune to moderate exposure hazard levels.
Yeah, that's what.
Gain +1 step to endurance made to resist poison, and double the time intervals for radiation injury.
Okay. So they are more resistant, just not completely resistant. They can be in it longer.
Right. She's being arrogant.
We were both right.
Life support systems don't help with resistance to radiation, do they? Like what you would wear out in space?
A vacuum suit would not resist radiation. It would resist heat and cold, no problem. But radiation, it's not designed for that. Yeah.
Yeah, my armor just has like life support, and the whole like vacuum suit can be out in space thing.
Yeah, but like radiation, it just penetrates. It just goes right.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Brehawk
is like, okay. As much as I'd love to see that smug Exalvi, grow boils and die, I'm already shot to shit. Why don't I stay behind? Something. Irene. Oh, right. I forgot. They've been wearing their mask this whole time. So she's. But didn't she say Exalvi? So didn't she just out herself?
No, she just said she's superior and more evolved.
Roll back the tape. Okay. Yeah, so Brehawk is like, why don't I stay behind and monitor? Because like I'm just gonna slow you down. If you guys have a plan to escape, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, well, I just need to get eyes so we can escape. There's no reason for any of us to stay here. We're effectively grunts in the machine, just like any of the people.
Sure, let me get out of your way, and you can get to the cameras. Oh,
Thank
Jesus. You. Or your space religion equivalent. Ugh.
Security. Ooh.
Actually, this would be computer.
Computer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Exalvi. I mean, this is Empyrean, so -1 step.
Okay.
You're muted. That's the maybe that's the name of this episode. You're muted.
You're muted. And to clarify, it's Space Jesus.
Oh, right.
That's a success. Okay. Average.
So you access the security cameras of the sector. And you can see that a swarm of robots and guards are posted basically in the hallways you fought so hard to get through.
These?
Yeah.
What about south of us?
South of you is just access corridors to machinery. The exits are on either side of Zeke, basically.
What are the walls made out of?
Empyrean grade metal. Basically starship bulkheads.
So they'd be hard to blow up.
It'd be difficult to blow up, yes. Not impossible, but they'd be resilient to the explosions.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to Irene and give her like an assessment of the situation. She's my creative tech genius. I expect her to be able to come up with a plan. So I'm gonna give her the lowdown on it.
And Razik, what are you doing up there?
For now, just guarding the doors.
Oh, okay.
And also trying to think of how he's going to deal with all this radiation damage.
So there's a bunch of guys with guns between us and where we need to be, right?
Yeah. And we're not going to hold up for more than 10 minutes.
And we can't stay here. So we need to get them to get out of the way so that we can get where we need to be.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not going to do that because they want to capture us. So why don't I just set this thing to blow up the entire station?
I know, right? We were thinking the same thing.
Aren't we, wouldn't that blow us up?
So if we set it to blow everything up and then tell them that we set it to blow everything up and then they look and they see that it's set to blow everything up, they're going to want to get out too. So they get out and they get out of the way and then we go where we need to go without them in our way of where we need to go.
We can escape in the confusion.
You guys are talking about playing chicken with the corp.
We could have it kind
of
a
only thing
blast. Can we do a directional blast? Kind of.
Not with the time limitations that I have.
Okay.
Wait. And Brehawk stops to cough. the device we just
Cover
strapped
your
in.
mouth.
We can cause the elevator to accelerate, but we don't have the firepower to make good on that threat. We can't blow this place up unless you guys brought a lot of explosives, which I don't think you brought enough.
No. I'm just gonna turn the elevator into, you know how we set it to like accelerate faster?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna set it to overload here to the point where it explodes big enough to destroy everything.
Can you undo it?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Look, the only thing that these capitalist pigs are going to understand is threatening their income and threatening their resources. If we threaten to shut down their entire setup here, they're going to have the calculations, and I'm sure they already have, on what kind of financial setback that's going to be for them, and they're not going to be willing to take it.
Jacob?
Mm.
What is the technical difference between the misdirection and deception skills?
Well, glad you asked.
Yeah, because I've had some confusion about that one.
Misdirection is really not using your words, which is why I did it wrong. If you want to fit in with the crowd, blend into the background, and avoid detection in social settings, misdirection is a skill for you. You can quickly observe and imitate the social cues around you to give off the demeanor of an utterly ordinary subject on an utterly routine errand. And you can also hide. Sleight of hand and stage magic also files under misdirection, whereas deception is lying.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure what that was. I mean, because it's the same stat of personality.
Right. That's why I done goofed when I called for misdirect and not deception.
And it's not performance.
Right.
I think Irene is right in the fact that we need to cause a panic. I don't think necessarily that we have to actually do it. So I want to try contacting them and telling them that we have set the entire station to blow. This is for Dacus. Free the Dacus moon from the corporate evils of
Truth and Love.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's the actual name of like the confederacy of companies that own this planet?
Oh, that
I wrote it down.
There is a name. Give me a hot second here. It'd be under systems. System. I think it's called the Corporate Alliance. The Tectus Corporate Alliance. Yeah.
Okay. So I effectively want to give a speech that conveys like, we're in it to die. This is it. You scum deserve to blow up. We've said everything to blow up.
Okay, since you're doing like a speech, I think I would say that's performance.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely a speech. We're not actually setting it to do that. I'm just going to be like, Irene, that's a great idea. And then go tell them we're doing it.
Irene starts to get to work while she's telling them.
If Irene could, I want Irene to set up, all I need her to do is make warning messages appear that it's going to happen. You don't actually have to do it. Create some fake messages. Some fake emergency, everything's gonna blow messages. Please, 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 please.
I need to trick the sensors, basically.
Yeah. +1 for Empyrean Tech.
Well, get rid of one step of penalty for Empyrean Tech. But
Yeah.
yes.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna start fucking with the anal sensors and seeing if I can get them to think that this is getting ready to go.
Okay, that's more protected and more complex. So that's going to be -3 Empyrean penalty. For you, it would be -2. Okay. And then you need a performance check from Hypoist.
Which is +1.
Because you were Speckle.
And I'm going to spend a hero point to make that an average success.
Okay.
It's going to be a very heroic performance of corporate eco-terrorism.
Yeah. When you're
She's
done.
on the loudspeaker, right?
What?
She's on the loudspeaker, right?
Yeah. And when she's done, Rayanne will say, "Shit, I believe it."
Yeah, my face is all disguised and everything anyway, so
it's all voice anyway. So after like a minute, mute. Thank you. The Captain Azari comes back on and goes, "All right, I'm authorized to end this. How much ingots would it take for you guys to not do that?"
Well, while he's talking, I want to remote view the area we were just in right here.
Okay.
Find basically I want to find out if there's a soldier there.
Okay.
Can you give him lots of fear?
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna get paid off for this.
ESP remote view. You are very familiar with the target, so you get a +2 because you were actually there. Actually, I wouldn't call that very familiar. It's not like you lived there. So just no pluses, no minuses, and it is close range. So it's just your normal roll.
That was just because I was literally just on the other side. So yeah.
Yeah, but you're not very familiar. It's not like you can identify. You don't know it like the back of your hand. You want a hero point or just take the F?
No, I was just gonna try and suggest that a panicky-looking soldier already panic.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
But since I can't see one, meh. Unless she can pull one up on the camera.
Yeah. Ingots? You think we want ingots? We are here to dismantle your entire capitalist scheme. This whole thing's gonna blow and it'll be worth it because the people of Dacus will know and understand that their militias protect them not just from the literal physical violence, but also the emotional, economical, and social violence of your schemes and your starvation and your siege on the psyche of the working man.
Yeah, shove your ingots up your ass.
Right. Well, since you're kind of like rehashing what you've already performed, and I assume unless Irene is, as far as Hypoist is concerned, this is a bluff, so this will be a deception check.
And then what kind of check was it for fuck with the sensors, by the way?
Oh, that would be computer with a -3
Computer,
for you,
okay.
-2.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
this is still performance. Caddy.
Because expert.
This is still performance. Yeah.
I'm definitely playing a character.
Yeah, and that's because I'm an expert. That turns into a -1.
Okay.
But I'm spending my last hero point on it.
Okay.
That is an average success.
An average success. All right, you're able to throw up some alarms. However, if they take time to investigate it, they'll be able to tell that there are alarms for nothing.
It's a +1 to performance.
11.
Shoot. That's another hero point. This is one of the only things I'm good at. I'm out of hero points though. That is it for
Kathy
me.
was able to.
You cut out entirely.
Oh, I muted myself by accident because I'm an idiot. I said Hypoist was able to pull up the corridors before, right?
Yeah, they still have the camera feed for the corridors.
Yeah.
So we can see them?
Yeah.
I've got them up. You could see them if you come in, peek in there. Yeah, you're in there already.
Good. Because I'm gonna look for a particularly panicky looking soldier, and then I'm gonna try and suggest him.
Okay. I believe this is opposed by willpower. So go ahead and make your roll.
Meanwhile, how's Razik doing? How you feeling, buddy?
He's over here like, wait, we're gonna blow up?
9? Is that a failure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh darn, I was hoping you had like a 7 in it.
Razik kind of raises his voice at Hypoist and says, you should probably not give them time to think. Tell them that it's gonna blow in like a minute or two, and you don't have anything against them in particular, so they should leave.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe a longer time frame than 2 minutes, but anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah. You don't have long before this entire station goes up in smoke and radiation. You better get out of here. I don't have anything against you. You're just another little cog in this machine. But I'm raging against it, and I will destroy this place. I will burn it. Rage!
Okay. That's going to be a coercion check. However, I think that you're sending mixed signals. So I'm going to give you a -1 step.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
See, this was all Rizik's idea.
Well, you can blame
Oh
Rizik
wow!
if you fail.
Then it on me. I suggested it.
It's coercion? Yeah. No, I guess what, guys? I didn't put anything in coercion.
Oh, I mean, a 10? That's probably a fail if you didn't put anything in it, yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Jacob.
I mean, I have nothing else to do with it. They can believe that we are gonna blow it up. Those performances were believable.
Yeah. But then you sent off this message, and now he's like,
How often can I try and someone? Like in your orders. Like, can I just sit here and keep trying?
I suppose.
Tell me no. I just wanted to know.
Let's just do like one check per guard, but there's like, a dozen of them.
Okay, so next panicky one. That's the success on the nose.
Okay, so that's just an average, right?
Yep.
Average suggestion. That's restrain. Average success. Distract a target or cause it to perform a simple task that has no reason not to, such as waving an official-looking person through a checkpoint.
No, the reason I wanted a panicky one is because I just want to push him over the edge and cause him
to worry for his life.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I want to flee.
Okay, yeah.
Suggest to him that he is in mortal danger.
Okay, unfortunately, he doesn't just turn around and run. He's a disciplined, member of a PMC. However, he does start audibly voicing, like, we should get the fuck out of here. Guys, I don't want to blow up. I have a family. And he does that for about 15 seconds.
Hopefully that'll sow the seeds of doubt.
Irene, is there a way we could start to make these people feel irradiated?
Guys, at this point, I'm going to say that 10 in-game minutes have passed. And that means that all of you...
We're feeling irradiated.
Except for Irene, are feeling a bit irradiated. So you have a low-level radiation sickness, which is not great.
I'm going to leave the microphone on if I throw up. That way they believe me about the radiation. But we still have this device, right, Irene? And it is capable of irradiation. So could we make things feel kind of bad for them out there to make them think we mean business? I need to stop trying to lie. I did not spec into it. I'm an honest boy. But
would there be a way to override like a ventilation system to like get some of that radiation out into the unshielded area beyond this room?
Okay, well, I'm sure some people in the audience who know science will probably call me out on this, but as far as I'm aware about radiation, it's not so much it's like...
It's not like bad air.
It's not an aerosol. It's just
it's not miasma.
It's just like an energy. So I don't know if it can travel through the vents.
However, can it permeate the door?
I mean, your side of the door is probably irradiated, yeah.
In theory, it's not a case here, but in theory, it could be small particle enough to be floating in the air, and it would be the particles that would irradiate, like send radiation. So in theory,
I thought radiation was ionized wavelengths.
Yeah, but where do they come? Where do they come from? They come from particles that break or assemble and stuff like that.
So the answer is maybe.
Science, bitch.
I'm just thinking Irene probably has some ability with weaponizing radiation since it's what her weapon does.
Mm-hmm.
But that may be an accidental byproduct.
Yeah, I know it isn't technically a weapon, but she has enough.
Oh no. The entire theory behind the TID PP that it
Is a
fissions
cells.
fissions the body, records the data, and then fusions it back at its location.
So it's the whole question of whether or not you're the same ship with new pieces. Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That whole philosophical debate.
Yeah. She's not into philosophy, so she doesn't care.
Yeah.
Hard science, Irene.
Hard person, Irene.
Yep. I mean, I you all should have left when I told you to.
Where would we have left to? There are people asked.
What was down that access hallway?
Nothing. A door that looks like it curves directly into this other access hallway. It's prove my point. I'm going to go check it out.
Okay. And what is everyone else doing?
We were about to tell us the effects of radiation sickness.
Oh,
yes, I was going to ask.
You all have radiation sickness.
Oh,
and what does it do?
In 3 days, you'll have to make an endurance check.
Okay.
Unless you stay here for another 50 minutes.
Yeah. So we need to do something. Make them think we believe it, Irene.
Wasn't the device supposed to go off in 15 minutes?
Yeah, so in 5 more
we've got
minutes.
5 minutes.
It doesn't go off, it's primed in 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
You guys trigger.
Also, please note that from a character level, Razik is getting a little bit nervous. He's loyal to the crew, but he doesn't want to die in a irradiated mess.
And what is Razik doing? Just watching the door still?
Yeah, but like now more nervous. Before he was stern with his gun, trying to look like kind of official, but now he's like kind of. You can tell by his body language, like.
Jacob, can I see what is behind door number 3?
It depends. What's door number 3?
Oh, I'm over here.
It is locked. Yeah. It'd be a -3 security check.
Nope. I don't know what's behind door number 3.
That is correct.
I'm tempted to try and do my suggestion to each soldier. Because I'm thinking the more...
I mean, just keep spreading it while Irene works, yeah.
Yeah, because the more freaked out they are, the more likely they are to mutant.
Okay.
So I guess
you want them to desert?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one.
Alright, so 2 of them spend 15 seconds being like, yeah, I'm not really for this.
Yeah, could we consider maybe leaving? No? Okay.
Jake, and I'll let you tell me when I can make the rolls on that. Because I don't want to just roll.
Go ahead and make another one. Make 3 more. Fuck it.
Let's do a round. And then...
that's a no.
Irene?
That's another no. That's a yes.
Okay, so 3 out of the 6 you've tried have voiced concern. The other 3 have remained stoic in the face of all this.
All right, so what's the plan, Captain?
I need you to make them feel physically ill, and or start setting off explosions. So either we need to cause a radiation through the door, which hypothetically the TID PP could do.
Well, there's lots of sensors going on. So from their command center, they can read that this chamber is being irradiated. They know that. Yeah.
How about, I mean, we could just send up more warning signs that it's further than that.
Or link in and start causing other consoles throughout the facility to overload and explode. Like, cause actual explosions elsewhere.
Yeah. Love that.
I would like to do that.
That would be quite difficult. Just like reroute power from here. However, this is the power center. But that's not going to be a computer check. That's going to be an engineering check, power system specialty, which I think you're actually good at.
Oh, yeah, I actually have that.
But it's going to be
I love how it's I actually
a total of -5, but for you -4 because of your Empyrean. Yeah.
Okay, so then, and that's adding in my engineering specialties and such?
No, that's just your penalties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And it will take 30 minutes per check.
30 minutes?
Yeah, you're rerouting power. It's not like you can flip some switches. Actually,
do we have that kind of time?
Let me actually look at the time interval, get a specific amount.
Okay.
I just kind of threw that out there, but there are specific time intervals.
And your question, based on the amount of radiation we've taken so far, the answer from the doctor is no?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, each check will be 10 minutes. Yeah, you need some?
I can handle it. That's when the radiation starts to affect me.
If we can find another way out of here.
You guys work on finding another way out of here. I'm going to work on that. And if you figure it out.
If Jake, and you said there's just kind of a gap here that it wasn't on the map that was provided on the comm unit.
Over here? There's a comm unit in that room.
No, I mean over here.
Oh yeah, the map isn't like a map. It's more like a 3-dimensional rendering of space. So it doesn't have every nook and cranny.
Yeah.
By the way, Rizik is now looking for a way out.
Yeah, I can hear him opening and shutting doors.
Irene's going to work on setting off explosions. If you guys figure something out, let me know, and then I won't make that roll.
Okay, Rayan is like, you guys are going to have a plan, right? I didn't sign up to blow up or die to radiation. Neither of those things.
Yeah, where's their backup, by the way?
Our backup is supposed to be running interference. They're either holed up in a corner somewhere or dead.
Yeah.
This operation has gone really south. There was a lot more security presence.
This was definitely our plan. This was what we wanted for sure. Of course we didn't want for this. We are trying to find a way out. We need you to be a go-getter and a team player and look for a way out.
If someone spends a hero point, I can offer a suggestion, though I don't know if it's one you'll take.
I am out of hero points. If your suggestion is for us to win.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
I said if your suggestion is for us to give in.
That won't be the suggestion. I promise it. That won't be it. But if someone spends a hero point, then I'll have an NPC, because I don't like just like
telling us
giving you guys tips. But if you spend the hero point, then I'll be like, oh. So I don't know. Just throwing it out.
I am also all out.
Yeah,
I'm willing to spend one.
Okay.
For that. So let's do it. So okay. I spend one.
What is this damn thing's name? Obustron says, flesh bags. Are you forgetting that there is another exit to this room?
Yeah.
And then,
do you mean taking the elevator?
Yes.
Irene just starts tapping away frantically at the computer running calculations.
So you stopped working on the power systems?
Stopped working on the power systems. That trying to figure out how we can
Survive.
still accomplish our mission and also take the elevator.
I would assume we go minutes the thing goes off.
Well, we're
And
at
just
that.
escape.
We're
that
at that
room.
minutes section right now because it was
Yeah.
10 minutes when the radiation kicked in, and this thing starts in 5.
Irene,
Yeah, we need to
Less
find
than
out.
5 now.
Irene, give me an engineering check to study how this all works. You would get a -1 penalty
Okay.
for Empyrean, but you negate it. So just raw
Okay.
engineering. You can get your +1
And I don't
for,
think this falls.
for expert.
Yeah, +1 for expert. I don't think this falls under any of my specs. Yeah.
Do you have propulsion?
No.
Okay, then no.
Okay. So it's just a +1.
Yeah, just your +1. 10?
That's a success.
Okay.
What level of success? That's an ash.
The ethereal space elevator projects a beam of basically gaseous matter that is invisible to the naked eye, that has a gravitational pull to it, which is how things transport. It is not a vacuum inside of there, but there's also no air, like breathable air.
How long does the trip take?
The trip takes about a minute, which means you could hold your breath and ride it out.
I mean, I've got life support, so I'm good. Just kidding.
I have a vacuum collar, so I could be alright.
Also, because it's just like a gravity field and air, non-breathable air, mind you. A ship could intercept the elevator.
Remote control involucre?
Maybe. How quick can we get it here?
Did you guys set up the remote control? You pre-programmed a flight path.
Yeah,
No,
we
you
did.
you thought about doing it, but then you went with the psychic idea instead.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot.
So,
Which means it didn't fly out of airspace.
right, so it's in a hidden part of the solar system right now. Which means you guys probably can't link into it. It doesn't have drone operation controls. You can't remote fly it from here. But you guys are expecting another craft to come back.
Another pickup, yeah. Yeah, let's tell the mercenaries we're getting on the elevator, but we need to do it like stat.
Like now.
Yeah, like ASAP stat now.
Okay. They check their chronometers and they're like, okay, well the other ship wasn't supposed to arrive for another. Well, it's supposed to arrive 60 seconds after the weapon is primed. So 2 minutes from now.
So the
Can you
15-minute
delay-
countdown. The 15-minute countdown was for priming the weapon. It wasn't for firing it, right?
Correct. The
Yes.
firing is a manual thing. Yeah. You just turn it on, and once you turn it on, you can't turn
But
it
it
off.
shows up 60. Wait,
So,
when did they say it was supposed to arrive?
60 seconds after we blow up the station in orbit.
No, 60 seconds once the weapon is ready to go.
60 seconds
okay.
after it's primed.
Yeah.
It's been primed for minutes.
It's not primed yet. You have about 1 minute. So
Right.
by now it's probably primed.
Okay.
So as you guys are all looking, like as Irene is contemplating, Brehawk, who has a head for numbers and whatnot, so has worked the logic of this situation. He goes, so someone has to stay behind.
Robot.
Wow, that's speciesist. That's what Abustron says.
Yeah.
Wait. Briefly out of character. Irene is aware that it's
Sim droids are not
sim droid
sentient.
and not a robot.
Yeah, it is a sim droid, but it's not. It's not sentient.
Oh.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not sentient.
It's programmed to behave sentient. It's not sentient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Sorry, pal, but you're staying here. You're the big red button, and then you're going to perform a complete memory wipe.
Very well. If that is what Denstar wishes, and he looks to Rhea and says, yeah, Denstar directive, do whatever the human says. There's also the problem of and she points up, and this generator just above it is the platform that the objects would come to get lifted off. So you'd have to punch a hole in that.
Oh.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we all
Very
have to
good at
climb up on
drawing
this thing and get launched into space. That sounds terrifying. Okay.
Sounds like fucking fun.
And
Right?
we'll be going fast enough where we can turn into paste on the ship that's trying to pick us up. Or we can miss it entirely.
Or we can.
I mean, if we miss it entirely, we at least land on the station. We can make a run for it.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't. So you might as well do.
How much time before Abustron here throws the switch and we send the payload?
5 minutes.
I'm worried that if we wait that long, the troops will come in and stop him.
5 minutes unless security manages to breach, and then you immediately send it and
Understood.
perform the memory wipe.
Abustron comes right up against the thing and just hovers over the on button, basically.
Cool.
Let's do this.
We'll have a soldier that can take orders.
Brehawk is like, awesome. We can get out of here and finish the mission.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Did you doubt at any point?
Yeah, when the radiation leaked and the guy came over the loudspeaker saying we were surrounded, there was a lot of the doubt.
It's okay, he's not used to how we operate.
As a medical professional, I recommend we stop talking right now and work on getting out from the
I'm
irradiated area.
working on getting out. This is the witty repartee that makes a show worth watching.
Yeah, well, he's contributing to it by being a stick in the mud.
Right.
Yeah, I assume this
So
is
we're
going
just
on
waiting
while-
for Jexa to come over the comm and tell us that the ship's ready to go. And then we tell her to intercept us. Right? That's what we're waiting on? Okay.
What do we need to blast?
We need to blast the ceiling, but we should wait until we're about to leave to do it, because we don't want to signal our intentions.
Let's at least set something up to do the blasting.
Well-
Oh, okay. Did PP.
Yeah, what was your name? Chardonnay or
Oh.
something? Your fake name?
Tanya.
Delacroix.
Tanya Delacroix.
Yeah.
Tanya's got that big fuck off gun.
Could a side blade cut the metal? Just because I'm curious.
Oh yeah, you can side
So I
blade.
could just slice a hole through it if I really wanted to.
Yeah, and it's close enough to the top of that thing that you can just reach up.
Slice of life.
Also, I don't think Hawk has seen the big fuck off gun in action.
I mean, other than
That's true, but you're
carrying
holding it.
Right. It is a pretty intimidating looking big fuck off gun. Yeah. Okay, fair.
Which gets no penalties in close range because, shut up.
Yeah. Yep. And a 3 impulse attack.
Yeah. I probably would have picked a different reference image if I had known all that. Instead of the huge long rectangle that we decided it was. Oh well.
It's not really all that big. In like in context.
I mean, it's like 4 feet long.
No.
I
The-
honestly
the-
just
the
keep
reference
picturing
image?
the
No,
backpacks from Ghostbusters.
Me too, but like cooler.
But like way cooler.
Way cooler.
Okay.
Anywho.
Design is way for nerds.
Rhea says, okay, what do we do while we wait? Get irradiated?
Pray to whatever god you pray to.
Hey, bird guy.
Yes.
Can you do anything about the radiation? Get like a salve I could smear on my face or something?
I'm gonna turn on my zoop life support.
Okay. Life
Yeah.
support.
I would press the button on my vacuum cleaner that just closes it. Just
Well, you see, I'm a surgeon. I do not carry anti-radiation stuff. I did not expect in my
I'm a
entire career to have
doctor.
to deal with radiation. So no, I cannot help you right now. And you can see he's on the edge. Like even himself is like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I just want to go home.
No, actually, my wife is really mad, so I want to go anywhere but home, but here as well. So
Right.
anywhere but 2 places.
So after a brief moment of silence, Brehawk collapses.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
I'm gonna go over and try to stabilize. I know it's probably useless, but
Okay.
Yeah, you can't provide medical care without his consent.
Give me a medicine check. I think you get a +2 step bonus because of your med pack.
yes. And there's also a mechanic, I believe, for stabilization. Skills.
It's just medicine
Twing!
check, and you get the +2 step because of your med pack.
Okay. What do I have for my specialization?
First aid, I think.
First aid, treatment, surgery, and forensics.
Yeah,
It's
so you
not
get a-
surgery. It could be treatment or first aid.
I think it would fall under first aid.
Perfect. So first aid, +1 technical, +2 med pack. So that's +4 so far. Wow! 1 short of a success.
1 short of a success. Okay. So he is starting. He's starting to die.
I haven't lost a patient aside from that one thing, which I still got my license despite that. But no, I haven't lost a patient. It doesn't count. Can I try again?
Yes, but if you fail this time, Brehawk is dead.
All right, I try again.
And
Do I get any minuses for failing
No.
the first time?
At this point, wouldn't it technically be second aid?
Yes. But he still gets his first aid bonus because fuck you. 19.
That is a stellar.
Okay, with a stellar success, you stabilize him, and you know why you failed when you first tried.
Why?
This man is not a Thuge.
Oh.
And in fact, you've seen these inner workings before.
Oh no.
This man is not even mammalian.
No.
This man is a Saldrin who has been physically altered to look Thuge.
Dun dun dun.
So you can see Razik tense up. He's not like, I don't have any skills in deception or whatever, so I'm not even gonna try. Like you can literally see Razik kind of tense up at the knowledge of this, but he continues working on his patient anyway because he's a professional.
Yeah, I mean, you've stabilized him. He's not going to die, but you are completely aware that this is a Saldrin who has been who has gone under cosmetic surgery to look Thuge.
Oh yeah, we should definitely keep him. We just saved his life. He owes us. Or you saved his life.
Now, given
Yeah.
your kind of like frozen, kind of shocked look, Ryan's like, "What? Is he dead? Did he die?"
No, I saved him. I didn't realize that it would be harder than what I expected.
I don't know what that means, but now we have to drag his ass to the top of this thing.
Oh, actually, that's why I had a suggestion. So I can lift things psychically. Technically, it says objects, but he's unconscious. So could I just lift him?
I will say yes in this instance, and I reserve the right to say no later.
No, I'm completely okay with that because it technically says object, not person. But I can lift up
probably
to.
Probably good that he
100
said
kilos.
yes, because I was gonna offer to translocate him.
No.
But only Razik knows right now.
Yes.
And also Razik,
Which,
yes. You have intimate knowledge of Saldrin physiology because of your
'cause
background.
Yes.
You remember something else. Saldrin are immune to dangerous levels of radiation.
Interesting. How much time do we have before anything happens?
Unknown.
Unknown? Okay. So after I stabilize him, I want to make a quick caucus. It's gonna look suspicious. I don't give a shit, but I point at my crew, and I want my crew to come over.
And have a huddle?
Yes.
Okay.
Team meeting.
And by the look of Razik, you can tell like it's urgent. It's not like to be trifled with.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with it.
We listen to and trust our medic.
So I lean in and I whisper in a very hurried manner. So that's not a Tooch. That's a Saldrosi.
Saldrin.
Saldrin, sorry.
Saldrosi is the Empire.
Yes. And as a Saldrin, I also know that they are quite immune, or at least very resistant to radiation damage.
Well, the radiation levels that we're currently experiencing, yeah.
Yes.
I have a hand on my side blade, and I'm going to draw it.
So without making assumptions that we're not aware of, it is a very distinct possibility that he was supposed to be the only survivor.
We should keep him.
Hand is still on side blade, getting ready to draw it.
Define keep.
Either we keep him and use him as a bargaining chip, or we leave him behind and let the security team here think that the Saldrosi Empire was behind this, and save the people of Dacus from this blame that we were worried about them putting anyway.
We're presuming that his allies would let him stay.
Look, I don't give a shit what happens to him at this point. If these assholes on the other side of the door are cogs in the capitalist wheel, this asshole is a cog in the imperialist wheel, and they can have each other in death for all I care.
Also, it's just an assumption that he was supposed to be the old survivor. It makes sense.
It adds up, especially since that key that he gave me wasn't necessary for this thing to work.
Yeah. We need to come to a decision about this, like right now. All in favor of keeping him, say aye.
I'm always for keeping alive, no matter how evil they are.
Elise? Irene?
I very expressly did not say aye.
Okay. Elise, thoughts?
Elise is just tapping her finger on her side blade because she's uncertain. It's not active, but I'm just tapping it like,
We leave him behind? We can't lift him.
I can lift him.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't lift him. You thought you could, but you can't. And obviously, we're not strong enough to lift him up on there. And the Syndroid already has his orders, so he can't be asked to do it. So he'll just have to stay.
We tell them
if little Miss Dorak over there has a problem with it, we knock her out and take her with us.
I never actually said in character that I could lift him. I just wanted to ask the GM that. So.
Yeah. I just as far as like we're insisting, like it's not a matter of whether or not you literally can. We're going to say we can't lift him.
Okay.
He's too big. He's a douche.
He was a dick anyway.
I know, right? God, it's like they can't turn it off.
Assuming that I wouldn't understand it just because I'm a human. I mean,
You're
it's an assumption.
I mean, it tracks with what he actually was, doesn't it? For the audience, in our pregame, Saldrin are very racist against humans.
Yeah, that makes sense now. Well and good. Yeah, we're gonna discuss it, and then I'm gonna try to very bury the lead on that as far as we're gonna act like we're trying to help
Drag
him.
him?
But Razik needs to be like, that's not really safe, which is true. But yeah, we're gonna leave him behind.
So to get the go code from the ship, am I blasting or what?
Yeah,
Irene,
when do we?
You now
we're
have
waiting for that.
low-level radiation sickness.
We're at 20 minutes.
We're probably past it. I just want to make sure you
Okay.
know.
Okay.
We're waiting on the
Yeah. Okay. So
message from you.
your guys' comms key up, and this is Jexa. We got our ride.
Okay, everyone, and then we need to blast a hole in that.
You guys are gonna tell Jexa the plan on how you guys are gonna escape.
Yes.
Yeah, that we're gonna blast a hole and right up there, and we need them to be very good about catching us.
Okay, that's insane. Okay.
Yeah, it's either that or we die.
Okay. Make sure to come up, staggered. If you all come up at once, nope, that won't work.
Okay.
Pew 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 pew.
All right, you blow a hole in the ceiling.
I'm gonna start sending the the Dorak is the mercenary left over, right? I'm gonna encourage the Dorak to go first.
Smart.
Oh, I approve.
The Dorak goes first.
If we want to make the lie count, I should go next. I'm not strong enough to lift that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I climb up and I go next.
Okay. You climb up, and there's this like blast hole in the ceiling. You climb through it, and as you come onto solid ground, suddenly your body starts to lift off, and you're shot straight up into the air.
Hold your breath.
Yes.
Now you have an advantage that none of your allies have. Your patagium or
Yes.
patagium. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yes.
You want to deploy it and kind of like reverse
Use
air?
use the hair that is pushing me to kind of flow, because once I'm out of air, like, those are useless. But still, for now I have air, so...
Well, no, there's air throughout the whole thing.
Okay, good.
It's just not breathable air.
Yeah, so I'll use it
so
to pilot.
looking up, you need to make an acrobatics check to hit the mark. And I believe,
Perfect.
I'm going to give you a +1 step because of your patagium.
You already included it in there.
No, I mean like in addition to that.
Oh, okay, perfect. So now I'm at a +2.
Yep.
Which is great, because I haven't used it in a while. I'm a little bit rusty, so...
19.
That's an excellent.
All right, you grab onto the edge and pull yourself inside. It is decompressed, so you're gonna have to keep holding your breath. But you kind of scramble over to a seat and buckle in.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
I'll go last.
No.
I'll go last. I can handle the radiation longer than you can. Shut the fuck up and get on the platform.
Okay, fine. I'll like scramble up there to jump out, and I'll be like, "You two, behave."
Okay. Same thing. You get launched through the space, and I didn't describe this because we were doing the Patagium glide. But as you cross the threshold, you kind of watch as this kind of invisible tunnel protects you from exit of the atmosphere, and you can see the blue sky disappear underneath you, giving way to the stars. Now, there's about 3 warships that patrol around this thing to stop specifically what you guys are doing, but because you're using the zero emission skiff, they can't detect it yet. But if someone looks out a window and sees it, you guys are made. So you need to give me a acrobatics check. If you fail, you're going to miss it and end up on the space station.
Guys, guess what I'm really bad at?
Guess how you're completely out of hero points. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
you know what? I'm going to do all of you a solid. This is going to be a pivotal moment. Like, you guys have crossed... You learned about the Saldrin, so everyone's going to get a hero point. So... Which means you're probably going to end up spending it.
Yep, I need it.
Okay. Alright, so you spend it to catch hold. And you guys, you crawl aboard. Alright, who's next?
Yeah.
I guess that'd be me if Irene's going last.
Alright. Same thing. Give me an acrobatics check.
Oh, I actually expected that, and I had a 3-step bonus.
19.
19?
You're aboard.
Excellent.
I
arrived with style.
Obustron says, "What about Brehawk?"
We couldn't watch him. It was
the doctor told us it wasn't safe to move him, so unfortunately he's probably going to wind up getting arrested, but he'll survive at least.
Is this acceptable?
This is acceptable.
Very well. Good luck, human flesh bag.
Thank you, robot
bolt
bag.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Before I clamber on, I am going to spit on Brehawk.
Okay. I'll write that down.
Cool, you left evidence.
Whatever.
Other than all of our blood everywhere.
Yeah. Acrobatics check. We said it was flat.
Yep.
For the purposes of catching, do I gain any bonus from my mag boots?
Nope. This is like threading the needle, so...
Okay. Yeah, that's a hero point.
Okay.
Because that's a 4.
So you're all aboard, you close the doors and you guys take off. And then we cut to back here with Obustron hovering over it. And behind Obustron we can see Brehawk on the ground. And Brehawk kind of looks over at Obustron and draws his laser and just riddles Obustron with holes. Just blah 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 blah. Obustron falls over in a slump. Brehawk
On top of the console?
No. Brehawk climbs up and starts walking over to it, limping as he goes. And as we do, we hear the sounds of the doors being opened, you know, like shh, as they're like welding through the doors. He comes up and he hits the button. And the hold of the entire device, you know, goes into overdrive, and the attachment starts to dissolve, exactly as you guys were told. And then Brehawk comes over the comm, which you are all connected to, and says, "Send the payload." And we see the cart come in, and the last of the mercs flee, and the payload goes up, and it shoots up at an extremely fast speed. And the doors open, and security and robots burst through, and Brehawk has his hands up. And he says, "I surrender, and I have information." And then the last thing we cut to is you guys escaping, and we see the grain containers slam into the Haley 9 station, and just a ripple of explosions tear through the bottom of it. That was a much larger hit than was supposed to happen. And then as you guys are looking through the window like, oh fuck, it fades to black, and then we see a green pixelated greater than sign with an underscore, and it says, "Agent MIA, objective completed." And then a blue eye appear. And then we fade. You know, roll credits. Oh, I did that whole thing on Irene's screen. Oh well. Alright guys, that's the session. We'll be back next week with some more Dire Roll Lost Horizon. Thanks for tuning in.
And given the amount of radiation, we took probably an extra arm and leg. We're not sure. We'll see.
Yeah, so let's do shoutouts. Let's start with Alenia. I don't think we started with Alenia before, so let's start with Alenia. You ready?
I mean, I guess, as soon as I find my stuff.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay. Hey guys.
Yeah, I think you muted yourself.
Nope, not muted.
I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Yeah, your microphone did not pick up.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Lenuzol. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Alright. Follow me on Twitter at Lenuzol. I try to keep it real simple. My Etsy shop is the ultimate nerd stop. I make nerdy things, usually out of coasters because they're easier. But I also make hats and scarves and shawls that I sell on them when I have time. These are some coasters that are a custom request. If you'd like to see me try to make something, send me a tweet. I'll see what I can do. I think my next project is going to be Digimon crests, because why not? Basically, check out my shop, see what you can purchase. I'll work on getting some other things up. If you guys have any ideas for things I could make, just let me know, and we'll see what I can do.
All right, thank you. Vegas, you're next.
Oh, I am. Yeah. Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and now SoundCloud. Links in the doobly-doo. I do gaming stuff. I do music stuff. I am nowhere near as talented and wonderful as my fellow castmates here. So go check out their stuff. Ignore my stuff. It's bad. It's real bad. The music will make your ears bleed. The tweets will make your eyeballs melt. Stuff like that. That's it.
Okay, that sounds pretty metal. Cat, you're up.
Well, unlike Vegas, I can't make any really big promises about how potent my work is. But you can follow the social medias. I also recommend you follow the Diral Twitter. That is where you'll tend to get most of the updates about whether or not there are any cancellations or if we have to end early, if there's some sort of technology problem. That's going to be where those updates are. Otherwise, my Twitter is mostly tabletop stuff, local and current events because we can't avoid talking about it, it feels like, and really niche literary references. But my Instagram will have all sorts of art, not just from this game, but other D&D games I'm in, character portraits, things like that. You can always contact me about getting character portraits done as well. I have some commission pricing stuff worked out. My Etsy shop, I'm not making much new stuff right now. I've mostly been spending all of my crafting time helping people make masks and other things that make wearing masks easier. So I'm just not going to be posting on Etsy for a while. But my TikTok is Cattywampus the Gnome. I mostly post videos on excellent mixed drinks and painting miniatures. So if either of those spark your fancy, you can always head there for something that isn't about the apocalypse.
Well, thanks, Catty. All right, everybody, that's it for us. We will see you next week, and we hope you guys stay safe and enjoy your week. Good night.